What's up, motherfuckers? It's your boy, Comics on the Edge. Welcome back to the Low Grade.
To the Low Grade.
Live.
Yeah.
Low Grades, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the show. What's up, Ross? How's everything going,
What's up, man? Rehab was well. I feel like a rejuvenated man. I've been sober for 3 days and 32 minutes. I'm playing, dude. I'm glad to be back. Vacation was good.
Oh, there you go, drinking a beer already. Shit. Well, that didn't last very long.
Feels weird when you say that. It does look like a beer. Can you guess what? Can you guess what it is?
Well, it's not eggnog.
What up, Low Grades?
What is up? So we had some technical difficulties, and we're still working shit out. So in the meantime, let's say what is up to the chat room that have been waiting anxiously so long. Oh my god, there's a lot of shit. Damn. All right, so we got Rude Blunt in the house. What is up, Rude Blunt? Showing up at 7:09. Kind of late, but hey, you showed up. So Glenn, 2K12, what's up?
What's up,
2K12. We got Something Wong in the house. Thanks for showing up. Always here. Arrow Maestro.
What's
up,
homie?
brother? Hell yeah.
Bro?
Got Lord Chucks in the house.
What's up,
Hell
Chucks?
yeah. We got Inja Binja. What's up? I've been seeing her talking shit in the chat all day. What's up, Inja? We made it. You said it's pre-recorded? Nah, we don't do that shit. Those are other channels. We don't do that.
Keep it low.
Yeah.
Low expectations.
You know what? Even if you wanted to, we probably wouldn't even know how to do that, to be honest.
To do like pre-recorded content?
No, not like like say it's live when it's actually recorded already. I mean, you know.
Nah, we're built different.
Yeah, hell yeah. We got Phil in the house, Comics Talk Weekly. What's up, brother?
Hey,
man. Let's see here. Circumstances. What's up, Marcus?
Hell yeah, Marcus. Thanks for
showing up, brother.
Mickey Mouse operator. For real, though.
We got Comic Raider in the house. What's up? You should probably join us one of these days. We'd like to have you.
It's not like you have anything else to do.
I know, right? Oh, man, that's so mean, dude. Scrolling down.
I was about to say, you're just scrolling.
Dude, people are yapping today. Holy shit. Every time I scroll down, the tab jumps up. You know what I mean?
You're fucked.
Yeah, that's when you know there's a lot of shit, dude.
It's Friday, man.
We got Pocan Joe comic review in the house.
Hey. Hello, Joe.
Oh, what's up, CJ? We got CJ Allen in the house.
Oh my god.
World-renowned tattoo artist. Best drawer ever.
I was just about to say you're gonna say draw. What's up, Ty Locks?
What's up, Ty Locks? Holding it down. What's up, man? Thanks for showing up. Greg M. What's up, fuckheads? Yeah, you got that right. So we're all cut up now. Let's see. Let me take a second and just drop the link. If anyone wants to join in, of course, we're going to drop the link here in the chat. Boom, there it is. Oh, shit, we're live on Twitch and Twitter.
Does fucking anyone ever jump on, man? Like, we always drop the goddamn link.
Once in a great while, but not enough to, like, point anything out.
All right.
Cool. All right, man. So,
that's the drink.
Coors Light?
No. Close.
It's apple juice.
Dang, it actually looks like apple juice.
It does.
It's a tea, so yeah, you were fucking off.
I'm not much of a tea person myself.
You're not a tea fan?
I don't like bitter drinks.
Yeah, not the right teas, bro. Hey, I'll hook you up with a tea bag, man. Fucking get you going, bro. I'll set you up. Lace you good.
Yeah. So you were on vacation last week, man. Like,
Shit.
You want to talk about it a little bit, or?
I mean, it was good to step away. As everyone knows, if anyone's still watching, I actually stepped away on vacation while all the drama went down. So, I mean, if I mean, fuck, dude, the whole fucking community was aroused by this drama, and luckily for me, I was actually happy to not be a part of it at that time. I kind of got an outside perspective, but we had a great time on our vacations. Went to a lot of chill spots. Yeah, man, I'm happy to be back.
Cool. All right, man. Let's bring in a couple friends of ours. We got Tylox, the Mighty in the house. What's up, Tylox?
What up, bro?
Slayer.
Yeah.
We also got CJ Allen in the house. What's up, CJ?
What's up, boys?
Hey, bro.
Holy
Long time no
shit.
see, man. It's good to see you.
Yeah.
Dude. That beard's
Oh,
gotten
man.
mightier.
Yes, sir. I'm actually packing up. I'm heading to your state, buddy.
Oh shit.
Arizona?
No, I'm coming out to California.
Oh shit! You moving down here or what?
Nah, I'll be in the Bay Area. I'm going to be tattooing out there.
Ooh. It's a little rough, man. Think you'll be
It
able to
can't be
handle
any
it?
rougher than LA. Can't be any rougher than LA.
And also, we got Marcus in the house. Circumstances. What's up, dude?
What's up,
8.0?
Marcus?
Yeah, dude.
Solid. 8.
How you doing, man?
You know, I'll take it 8.0, you know.
All right,
I'll take it. What's up, y'all? Good to
Good,
see you.
man.
Chilling.
Panel surfing, you're a good looking motherfucker. You
Oh,
remember I
thanks,
tell you
bro.
that?
Thanks, man.
You make
He's
me
had work
you make
done,
me,
Marcus.
you make me feel kind of gay. Whenever I see,
You make me feel full gay. You never go full gay, man.
whenever I see Ross, I'm like, am I gay? I didn't think of
Yeah, starts questioning his whole life.
The answer is yes.
Oh, shit.
Marcus, I think you're just gay, dude. I don't
So
blame Ross for that.
I guess what I'm trying to say is call me Ross.
Hey.
Slide up in his DMs, you know? Fucking
What
that's
up,
what I
y'all?
feel about Tylox, man. I was watching his fucking Sonic review. I was like, why am I fucking hard right now?
It's the mullet, dog. It's the mullet.
Real.
Congratulations to Tylox. Tylox got the CBC Awards nomination for best hair, best hands, best mustache.
Wow.
So congratulations.
Okay.
Voting is now open, so definitely get in that mix and vote for your boy Tylox. Excited for him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's
Appreciate
been known
everybody
for that kind of shit for
voting
years.
me,
I'm
and I
not-
appreciate everybody who's going to
I'm
vote
not
for
mad. I'm not mad or pissed or jealous at all.
it.
I'm just disappointed.
To be 100% honest, Brian messaged me and he was like, "This is gonna be close," and I was like, "How close?" And he was like real close, like so many people. He said that that was the most voted for category
For
Out of
sure.
everything
it was.
out of
Yeah.
everything else, like comic book related. Best hair, hands, facial hair, and beard was the most voted for category.
Damn, dude.
That's crazy,
I mean,
Because
dude,
everybody had a horse, man.
man.
that's awesome, dude. I mean,
D-list E-Man said he's going to shave his head. Please tell him not to shave his head. Please don't tell him not to shave his head. He's been growing the hair out way too long to shave it off now.
Do it right now.
Oh, shit.
Do it. You won't.
Are you me?
Anybody. I don't care who.
I told my wife.
You won't do it on the show right now.
Nah, my wife won't be having that, man.
Marcus, shave your head.
I'm pretty sure.
All right, I'll do it. I'll do it, guys.
She gonna leave me, man.
I fucking doubt that. Look at that dude.
I guess I have fucking
Look at that
if she
dude.
does leave me.
you always got Marcus
Like
to go to.
Like I said, if she does leave you, you got options, bro.
Glad the camera only shows from the beard up, man.
Yeah, she gonna be fucking telling me get out the house. Be like, well, I'm going to Marcus.
Come on. My wife will
Marcus
understand.
know how to treat a fella, man.
My wife will take one look at you and be like, all right, cool. It's
Cool.
all right.
You don't have to pay for nothing. He too pretty to pay for stuff.
Yeah.
Man, we're off to a good start, bro.
Where is
Yeah.
J2 at? Where's J? Is he having technical difficulties
He
too?
is with his daughter for a family weekend. Apparently, family's more
Okay.
important than the low grades, so we'll talk to him later about that.
He's got to get his fucking priorities fucked. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And the other guy, we're talking one of you two, one of you three are gonna have to jump in and take over for the comic creator because he's on his last leg here. He's going back to
We
He's
just
got,
okay,
he's got
I'll
full
do it.
blown
Okay.
AIDS at this point right
full
now.
blown AIDS.
I got you. So bullshit.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel. Bullshit. Fast and Furious. Bullshit.
CJ, you know it so well, dude.
Fucking
And I'm done.
Takashi.
It'll be the
Bullshit,
highest rated show ever.
Oh my God! Have you guys seen the clip of Tyrese walking onto the set and he's seen somebody with a bald cap on and like this big dude and he's like, "Who are you?" And dude turns around and it's Paul Walker wearing a bald cap and he was like, "I'm Vin Diesel," and he was like, "He's gonna kill you," and he's like, "No, he's not," and he unzips his jacket and he's wearing like a muscle shirt thing and he was like, "I'm done with this," and he just turns around and walks away.
Damn.
Like, that is incredible.
R.I.P. man.
I bet James takes offense to that video.
Probably. Honestly, he's blackwashing, like because he's doing blackface.
He's what?
Yeah, like because because he's white trying to be black. What's that called? Blackwashing?
You talking about
Blackface.
dog?
Blackface.
Yeah, blackface. Isn't that
Well,
what
see, he didn't have anything. He didn't have anything else. It was just him. I think. Well, actually, I think.
Dude, I'm so confused on what
I
you're
think
talking
he had.
about.
I
right
think
now.
he even had a prospect.
I don't think I know what I'm talking
Dude,
about.
you guys have only been on for like 15 minutes. You're talking about blackface?
You guys know what I'm talking about. Blackwash.
that,
Come
man?
on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hey, you even made Juan cringe, dude. Look at that shit.
Jesus.
You know, fuck y'all. Hey, it's real. I was trying to be woke, and apparently I'm not.
Don't do that.
I know,
Don't do
right?
it.
When you try to
Don't
be
do
woke,
that.
it doesn't happen.
I guess not, man. I guess I'm not woke.
That's a bad word. Isn't that a bad word in this community? It's my understanding.
Is woke
it's
a bad
very
word now too?
I don't
My
know.
understanding.
I'm too old for
Man.
words.
Hey, this whole community, like I said, I went on vacation. I actually saw fucking Marcus post some shit about it too. I saw some guy even say to Marcus, he's like, "Well, you're posting about it now." I'm like, he's just bringing to light that y'all are fucking like,
Yeah, I'm having fun.
crazy.
Dude,
I asked.
I don't know, man.
Dude,
I asked him to make his
That's a
point.
good point, Ross. Because last week, I know Marcus was cringe, like just wanting to jump in the show last week because we were talking heavily about it. He was in the chat, and Tyler was like, "Come on, Marcus, where are you?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was
I
just
had
like,
to
"Oh, I'm
work.
busy right now." Yeah,
I had to work.
I think
wanted
everything that I said about it was exactly what Marcus was thinking. Dude, next year that book's gonna be worth $30. Like, you guys are losing your minds over a $30 book in a year.
You think that's true, Marcus?
Absolutely. Watch JP's budget collecting all of these hot books 6 months later. They're always way less. And how much less is questionable, but they're always less. Like, except for maybe 5% of the book.
Yeah.
So these hot books are always fucking stupid. Always.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite episodes that he does.
On every spot, from people cutting to people, raising. There was a train wreck the whole way. It couldn't have been any worse if they planned it. Like,
I will say, this book could be different because it has.
Wait. Are you guys talking
Acetate Gate?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
I'm gonna get the hell out of here. You guys have a blessed evening.
We're talking comic books. What are you talking about? This is the cool part.
Man, I got to pack, man. I have a flight I got to catch.
All right, man. Hey,
I just want to say hey to you guys.
Yeah, thanks for showing up, CJ. It was good seeing you, brother.
Yeah,
no problem. You have a terrible evening.
All right. Later, brother.
Okay, bye.
It already is. So,
all right. I don't want to get into the drama part, but I want to say I had an emotion about it, and I think it might have been different from everyone else's. It wasn't outrage, man. It was more like a bummer, dude, because I don't like seeing something so simple like his comic books, toys, anything I like collecting that makes me happy. It kind of bummed me out to see negativity surrounding it and really people loving it. So what was your guys' takeaway after the dust is kind of settled? Did any of you feel more, instead of the ridiculousness about it, did you kind of take yourself out of it, take a look at this in a bigger picture and be like, this is kind of ridiculous, man. Like, this is supposed to be fun. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Was there a moment where you were kind of bummed about it?
No, I was never bummed about it because this has always been here, right? It's always been. I understood this game pretty early on when I came back in that this is how these things work. So for me, it was I can be bummed about it and be worried about things that I can't control, or I can just laugh at the ridiculousness of it that you've described. And that's what I exactly did, is that it was all ridiculous. The book was a trash book. It has misspelled words. It's disrespectful to the flag in multiple ways. There's just multiple problems with this book, notwithstanding the fact that they didn't approve the book.
Just to kind of chime in there, I don't think people realized how shitty that book was.
It's super shitty.
Yeah,
like,
just
incredibly shitty.
They just wanted it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then when people started breaking it down, it was just like, wait, the flag is upside down, and there's in God we trust, and all this other shit, and it's just like, oh shit, like this is what all the commotion's about. Like, holy fuck,
I would like for it to build this whole controversy. I doubt that it will, because I see people spending ridiculous money on this book right now, even still after the controversy.
Yeah.
But I would like for us to just let us be smarter buyers, because that's the only answer. There's not going to be a situation where people are like, you know what, I can gouge these people a stupid amount of money. You know what, I'm going to be a good person and not do that. That's not going to happen. So the only thing that can happen is for us to look at these situations and say, this is the game. This is how it's played. And I'm going to play the game correctly, which means I don't spend a trash amount of money on a trash book. You don't do it. Like, I would never buy from Black Flag. I don't care what they come out with. I don't care what Clayton Crane does. I don't care. I will never buy a book from them. And that's how I am hitting back, I don't
afterwards,
need to go,
right?
I don't need to go and bully influencers and be pissed because people have bigger channels than me and waste my time like that. I don't need to do all that. I don't need to spend my energy doing that. My energy is going to be Black Flag has a book. I don't care.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, I chose
bummed for after the whole thing settled. I felt bummed for Nerdy Girl because like she got caught in the middle.
It's dumb. We're a pack of dogs, man. It's stupid.
My god, she got caught in the middle of all this shit. Even though at first I was kind of the same way. I was like, how dare she, blah blah blah. But when the dust settled and everything like that, I was like, you know what, a lot of people were right. She's kind of getting steamrolled on this thing, and I think she's brand new to comics, right? She was video games originally, right? But she's
dabbled in all of it.
I don't know anything about her.
I'm sure she's dabbled in all of it at this pretty much same time.
Okay. Well, I felt bad about that, but then the whole I don't know, I can't say that about the other side, because now you got people questioning, their graded books and the whole CGC fiasco and stuff like that. So I don't feel bad for CGC. I don't feel bad for Black Flag Comics at all. I mean, come on, man. People are paying you to grade their books. Do a little bit better of a job than that. Because I mean, I think one of the books, somebody said that one of the books had 9 staples in it. 9. That is 7 extra staples. Who was stapling those books? Michael J. Fox.
Michael J. Fox.
I mean, for me, like I said, I wanted to stay really far away from it. So when I got back,
I'm not gonna stand for Michael J. Fox slander here.
Don't do it.
I like it. I like the Ty Locks.
Hey, I love Back to the Future. Okay, and I love Spin City. What was the show he was on?
Yeah. No.
Spin City?
News Radio.
I loved it too.
He wasn't on News Radio. He was on Family
I just said
Ties.
News Radio.
Oh, okay.
News Radio.
But I mean, I see no reason to be sad about it, Ross. Man, have fun.
Yeah,
no. I mean, it's more like I don't understand why so many people are giving them the limelight. That's what pisses that. I'm sad because that's at the forefront of the community for a whole week. It was that's all I saw. So what I did was I blocked everybody.
Don't block me.
Every influencer and everyone who really got deep into it, I blocked all of them. So I have all the big names in the community are on my, because I don't want to see it. So that's,
by the way, can you unblock me, please?
That's how you do it. That is exactly how you handle these things, man.
I just don't want to. I don't want my funny books and toy collectors and guys like you. You're funny as fuck. So
I
at least
try.
you're making light of it. So like when people are feeding it and feeding that energy, the negative
Yeah.
energy, I can't do it.
And they're really mad about it, and they want to go after so and so, and they want,
And it's not worth it.
Yeah,
And
and they're
to be 100%
gatekeeping you, saying
honest-
you can't follow so and so because so and so
Yeah.
sucks. I don't give a fuck what you think. Don't tell me who to follow. I don't give a fuck what you think.
Exactly.
Yeah. And the worst part is like it could have been a good learning experience because if people would have calmed down, they could have told these, like, especially like, because some of the people in that line were like vets. They knew what they've been in this. But to anybody who was in that line who's new to this, like, listen to the elders. Like, if somebody tells you just chill, you'll, like, trust me, wait 6 to 8 months, you'll get the book. I guarantee you it'll go way, way down. Like, just watch it,
I will say
that's
this
part
one
of the
might be
game
an exception.
sometimes.
This one
you
could
just
be an
gotta-
exception.
But not for a good reason. Like it could be
Not
an
for a
exception
good reason.
just
No.
because people want the story behind it, I guess. Like, oh, here it is. Here's the fucking circumstance.
What
But
up, Phil?
I think this whole conversation's been dragged through, so.
Well,
I think it's fun. I love it. I mean, it is old now, but I had fun as fuck with it.
Yeah, I did too, man. I kind of think it was like a bubble effect. You know how comics are like, that bubble's bursting a little bit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I think it's the same for this Ultimate Fallout. It's kind of put a light on a lot of things within the comic community.
Yeah.
For one, I think that
Why are they paying
it kind
attention?
of I think it kind of checks these influencers on like, look, you think you're fucking you're untouchable, it's gonna change. You know what I mean?
That's a fair point, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and because if you remember, Marcus, in the beginning, people were afraid to say names. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People were afraid to say, "Hey, Nerdy Girl cut the line. Seth cut the line. This person cut the, like."
Nobody cut the line, is my understanding, though. Just for a heads up, nobody actually cut. Everybody that was in that line was actually in the line before everybody else waiting. That's per Chip Gettler, who was in that line. I had multiple friends in that line, so that's ground reporting that there wasn't actually people cutting in line. As far as we know, now the caveat to that is that the spot where my friends were, they couldn't fully see the front of the line. But they could confirm that the Peep Scaff and Pretty Nerdy and those people. There's actually a photo. If you go to Chip Gettler, White Shadows, he does a whole video of it, and he does an actual diagram and just breaks it the fuck down for you if you really give a fuck like that.
Chart and shit.
Yeah, dude, he breaks it the fuck down if you really give a fuck like that. Shows you why he couldn't really see it. But there's a photo showing everybody that was at the front of the line. So there was definitely people at the front of the line buying short boxes of books, and there was not a limit on it, which there should have been. But my understanding is there was no confirmation of people actually cutting and lying, and that's why the attacking Pretty Nerdy and Comic Tom and people that are bigger than us because we feel like they're not what we want them to be. Like, I'm just not into that energy, man. I don't feel like attacking. Like, I like them, actually. I like those people.
I kind of feel like also it brings I kind of brought people together, by conversating in the whole situation. You had people like Thoro just release so much content.
Thoro.
I love Thoro's content, bro. Like,
he was on fire, man.
He was lit up, dude. And I mean,
I can't be mad about it like him, though. I can't get.
I was about to say now, if anything, I will say this to the people that got worked up. It is nice that you want to stick up for people that you don't even know. That is pretty incredible. Like, especially in this day and age, like, you didn't take anything else to account. It was just literally the fact that you thought somebody, especially new people to the hobby, might have been screwed over, and you got pissed about it. That's fine. But man, there was so many shots fired everywhere. It was it was crazy.
And you know what I thought was the funniest thing, Marcus, is when Jem Mint dropped his video.
Ooh, did you see my meme on that one? I was so proud of that one.
You know what was to me
that might have been my favorite.
The funniest thing was like he stood up for all his little.
Yeah, it was very bad video.
The funniest thing was like, oh, by the way, go and buy Comic Tom's Mystery Mail Call at the end of the video, bro. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Like,
yeah, he did still, but they got that agreement, man. I don't give a fuck about that, but I did make a hilarious meme where I was like, I did the meme from Dave Chappelle where he was like, hide the money, there's poor people around.
Yeah, that was good.
With your
Dude.
broke ass. That was my favorite fucking one. I actually tagged Jim in that shit and he laughed at it. So
Oh, okay.
he was cool about
hey
it.
Marcus, I got to relay a message to you from our buddy Brad. He's
Okay.
on his way back from Charlotte from being on a date, and I think it might be your fault.
We went and saw her again. Huh? See, I was a hell of a wingman that night, man. I'm not gonna lie. And I was super fucking drunk too. We went to Heroes Con. We went to Heroes Con in Charlotte, which, man, I highly recommend. If you're into comic books, man, Heroes Con is a must. Man, I love Planet Comic Con here in Kansas City, and y'all should definitely come out next March. It's in the center of the country. We can all meet up. We can all get down, and you can meet Comic-Con Marcus, which is a different beast from regular everyday Marcus. Ask the homies, they will confirm. Ask Chip Getler, ask Southpaw Brad, they'll tell you I'm a different beast.
Hey,
I will bring it for you, especially you, Ross.
I was about to say, I'm like, I'm gonna get spruced up.
Yeah.
I call dibs on your floor in your bedroom. So
whatever you need, brother. If you coming out here, man, whatever you need, I got you, man.
You got Southpaw Brad in the house?
What up, Brad?
What's up, Brad?
I would love to see Southpaw Brad out here.
Yo, Jacob brings a good point though. This whole CGC shit. He just reminded me like I saw that the turnaround times for modern is like 35 days.
Yeah.
10 days fast track. So with everything going on, does it affect your submission? Like, are you gonna still submit books to CGC, or are you guys done with them?
No, not done.
Okay.
No.
What about you, Tylux?
If I do anything, it'll be CBCS. I think
you're waiting
very, very well. But
you're waiting a year for your books.
Yeah, that's true.
The problem with CBCS,
it's over. Yeah, I'm officially done. I will never grade another book in my life.
I was about to say,
I'm not mad. I respect that. I respect.
Got Tommy Gwynn in the house. What's up, man?
I've had a lot of problems, and I have decided if I'm going to display my book, I will display it how I can figure out how to do it myself. Because that's the only reason why I slab them. So, you can
do your own kind of slabs now.
Yeah, so. I'll figure that out and do it. Because that's the only reason why I ever slabbed to begin with, not for reselling. So I guess it really was no. I like the way CGC looks, man. I mean, I wish everything was good with them. If everything was good, I'd keep doing it. But yeah, it's just not worth it to me.
Actually, check out a comic bookworm. His channel. He did a thing where he's got a stand-up stand, and he did it all himself. He put UV film over the top of it.
Really?
And puts the book in. And he puts it in Mylar.
Gator Guard. I've heard of Gator Guard so much recommended to me. Have you guys? Anybody know anything?
I think I've heard. Yeah, people. I think maybe it was Legion of Comics or someone did something.
Oh yeah, I think so. I think it was.
Yeah, I did see that episode where he.
What's up, Juan?
Did like a review of it.
Bro? That's our friend Retro Goon, or I don't know if he goes by that on the fucking YouTube channels, but thanks for coming in, Juan.
What up? What up?
No, but
you want to.
Besides having a credit through them, I still am gonna submit through them because these modern books that everyone's kind of like bitching over, about the Ultimate Fallout getting like so many 10s or 9.9s and shit. Like I don't mess with modern like that anyway, so I definitely would have them grade my my Silver Age stuff and rare comics that I have. So it doesn't really deter me from going with them unless like their quality's gone bad as far as like grading books, like really, really bad.
I mean, it's definitely questionable shit.
It is questionable.
It's questionable. Well, to me anyway.
No, believe me, dude. I've seen copies of like really bad like 5s getting 9.8s.
Yeah.
I've seen them send books back to people upside down.
Oh yeah.
And there's a lot of people saying that you're going faster, but the quality is dipping. I've seen a lot of that complaint. If you look at the posts from CGC, people are going in on them for that.
Yeah. Speaking of posts, we're gonna bring in James. What's up, James?
Hey, there he is.
What's up?
What up?
Hey, James in the house with full-blown AIDS, right?
Yeah.
COVID, right?
I mean, either or, they both feel the same.
Chiefs.
Oh, whatever.
Chiefs, dog. What's up? Chiefs.
No, sir. I don't know why you guys invited him on.
I'm offended by your hat right now.
This isn't even a Raider hat. This is Stockton.
You You got the
How about you,
corniest quarterback in the history of the NFL.
I think my mom has a crush on Mahomes.
We got
Pretty
Rudy
sure.
in the house.
Good.
What's up,
Good
man?
for her.
Pretty
Good
sure,
for her.
yeah. She always
Ninja,
calls
I'm
him
sorry.
my
My
homie.
Wi-Fi. took
I
a
knew I
shit.
liked you, Ross.
Yeah, man.
It
My
was
mom's
bad.
dope as fuck, man. She cool. She's kind of a fair weather fan, but that's all right.
Hey, we'll take her. We'll take her.
Yeah,
Tell her to
take
stick with
her.
us.
By all means, roll her in there.
We're going places. Unlike those fucking Broncos, but we don't need to get into that.
Man, let's wait.
Not even a
I don't know,
Broncos.
man. The
Stop.
Cardinals, bro, like big contract for homie there, but I don't know what they're gonna do.
I'm excited. I don't know. You know, a lot of times this crowd hates sports talk, but man, I'm fucking thankful
Man,
for that. I
it's
can't
gonna be
wait.
it's gonna be an NFL shootout this year. I know everybody's like, AFC West or whatever, but I mean, there's stuff going on everywhere.
I'm really interested.
You can't count the Bills out. You can't count Green Bay out. You never know. You can't count. I mean, what if Baker Mayfield wants to prove a point, and then next thing you know, he just goes crazy in Carolina? You know,
I wouldn't
It's gonna be
bet on that.
interesting. Let's put it
I
that way.
wouldn't bet on that. I am scared in the AFC West. The Broncos look mean. The Chargers look mean. Everybody is fucking mean in the West.
Yeah,
I am
everybody's
scared.
I'll also say something else sports controversial. I'm gonna go ahead and call it now, even though I'm a Red Sox fan. Mariners are gonna win it this year. I think Mariners are gonna get it this year.
I have
I'm
no
not in my
idea.
league. Yeah, I'm no baseball. I don't know baseball.
Oh,
Unless the
man.
Royals are winning, I don't know.
Dude, Mariners are killing it right now. Killing it.
All I can think of Mariners is like Ken Griffey and fucking Randy Johnson era, man. That's all I think about.
They're just as good as that team, and they're a bunch of young kids.
Don't you say that?
I'm serious. I'm
They're doing
serious.
that good, huh?
They are incredible. They were behind 6-0 in the ninth inning, I think the other day or something like that, and they beat the Angels. They came back from that in the ninth inning. It was something crazy, like
Man, you gotta love that.
crazy
man.
events with trying to throw people out in the infield. Everybody got discombobulated,
shit.
and next thing you know, game went crazy.
The Angels are trash though, so
They are. They really are. But still, like the funny thing is when John Boy broke it down, he was like, it's really not their fault because they really had no play, no matter where they went, just because of like people slipping and falling, like just it's crazy stuff just came out of nowhere. So I'm telling you, man, Mariners are killing it this year.
So, Dope Comics.
So yeah, what else is going on, man? I'm back, James.
I'm
I-
jealous. I've been
James-
jealous of your little vacation trips, man. It's been looking
Yeah,
like
it was
nice.
fucking wonderful. But then I get back and I just find out. I find out in the weirdest way where we all have a message fucking room together, the low grades, and I find out James.
hey,
I find out James lost his goddamn.
don't we put my
job.
business out there?
I know.
Yo, bro.
Dang.
He had lost it last week, but we didn't say anything until just now.
Oh, for real?
Dang.
No,
You put him on front. Put him on front street.
It's all right, Ross. It's okay to put that out.
Oh shit! I had
Were-
no idea you were trying to keep
were
that
you-
shit under wraps.
Were you still in
We-
boxes?
Can we get a
No.
fucking banner across it that says James
It-
got fired, just so we can keep that out? My bad.
On,
man.
his,
Technically,
on,
I'm
on your
not-
day off?
I know.
Oh,
How
your
you
day
get
off?
fired
I
on
need
your day
to-
off?
Oh, your day
You're
off.
supposed to be here, man.
It's
What's up, Mr.
Friday.
J?
It's a very long, boring story that I'm not going to get into. I'm technically not fired, but I'll
Oh,
just leave it at that. But
Technically not fired. What the hell?
Yeah.
I
Like,
still work for the company, and I'm on baby bonding time right now, and I'm trying to figure out what my next move is. Because
oh,
after 11 years of being with the company, just some
Damn,
things
that's a long
happened,
time.
and I don't feel right about it. So
His
just trying to
manager
figure out
trust
my
him.
next move.
like
Now's
James,
the time to find a job, man. It's a good
James,
job market.
James, boss's daughter. Been
Yeah.
there, dude. Been there. Been there. Dude, every
if
time.
anyone's
Uh,
better
Right
than
out the door.
Not the daughter. We'll just say that much.
I mean, this is the low grades. You ain't gonna get into detail. That's boring, man.
James is just gonna go back anyways. I mean, I
I
know
need
James.
that. I want some juice. Give me some juice, man.
I can't do it here in public, man. And
I
I,
know.
I've told my team about the show, and I'm not gonna have them watch it and then be like, "Hey, yo, did you hear what James was saying on YouTube?"
Yeah,
We'll
that
get
sounds
more
like a
views at
really
least.
bad idea.
No cat's out the bag now, bro.
I haven't done anything for 11 years of my life.
Thoughts and prayers, James.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
All right. If you
Politics,
say so.
man. Politics get
Yeah.
get in the way sometimes. But it's all good. Anyways, yeah, other than that, I don't know about you guys, but I have a bunch of pickups. I'm just throwing that out there.
Hey, man.
Fucking
We got
take
some
it.
dead air here. What's up?
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
What do you have, Robert?
Oh, you want me to go first?
Or you want me to? I mean, I could go if you want me to go.
All right.
All right,
whatever,
so I got a whole bunch of shit, so I'm just gonna jump in and get to it. I'm gonna do. I already told him I'm not. I'm a little upset about J2 not being here because a lot of what I got is more for him, or at least I knew he would like it. So I'll just show off one card that I got. I don't even know who this guy is, Corey Kispert, and I'm only showing it off because it's a 2 out of 5 in existence.
Is that a
And,
baseball card or
auto basketball? This is the one we were talking about last week from Gotham. So
Oh.
this is the one that
Cocoa
I pulled
butter?
from the box that I bought after the box he pulled.
Where's the cocoa butter at?
Oh no. That's a different that was a different one.
Oh, okay.
So I did that. I also went to Spirit Halloween store and I picked up some bobbleheads
Nice.
and
No, those are dope. I love that screen.
yeah, no, I do too. And then the Leatherface one is an exclusive for this year. They also have a whole bunch of cups. I don't know if it's an anniversary or not. I don't think so. But this year's all like Halloween 2 themed. So all the decorations are all for the second movie, which is cool. So picked up.
It's kind of crazy how Spirit has their own brand now, like of exclusives and stuff like that.
Then I have one more movie thing, and then I'll get into a couple of comics. So this is actually a birthday gift from my dad. He had been working on putting this together for me. So he showed me yesterday. He completed it. So John Wick with a bunch of
nice.
like you got the Continental card, then a bunch of the coins, and they're, I mean, you're not going to be able to see it from here, but they're like legit coins.
Yeah, that looks serious, man.
Yeah, so that was a pretty dope.
Dude, your daddy really loves you. That's
I know,
awesome.
Right? Shout out to Pop.
What's it like to have a dad?
Oh man. All right, so then a couple of comic books here. I hadn't seen this before, so this is just Ant issue number 3. Just has Spawn on it, so I picked it up. It's the
is that a Campbell cover or
quote unquote hard to find? No, it looks like Gully, Mario Gully. At least that's who has signed it on the front.
Ant's been around since like the 90s, I believe. So
I had never heard of Ant until then. I mean, yeah, it's like one of the Image titles that I don't think lasted very long would be my guess. I don't know.
Campbell did some pretty good covers of Ant.
I might have seen a lot. Yeah, I mean, she's cool design. I mean, well, it's a basic but cool design. It's just all red, right? But
yeah,
it was cool. These next 3 are I'm sorry. That one plus the next 2 are all from Stockton Con. I went there and picked up. Well, I talked to Tony Fleeks, and so I met him, and I picked up a Stray Dogs trade. Huh?
Fleece.
Is it Fleece? Well, it's FLEECS.
Is that the Season of the Witch?
Yeah, it's a Season of the Witch swipe, which is dope.
I'm a big fan right now. I like that. That's fucking sick.
So and he did sign the inside for me. So he signed it. We talked for a bit. He did tell me his next project. I won't say what it is, only because I couldn't find any information online, so I don't know if it's not public. But I'll just say Ross will like it.
Why does it smell like
Ross will definitely like it.
I mean, the liquid.
Oh, I hope it's Daredevil or some Iron Fist or some
Teenage No. It's along the same lines. No, it's along the same lines. Horror, animal, but going a different route. Different animal and different type of horror. And so it seems
cool. My man. Like, you're going to be a fucking giraffe there? Be a fucking giraffe, bro.
So I also then, after meeting him, had to finally pick this one up. So this is the Scream homage. Now, Robert knows I am not a very patient person. If I find a book, I'm getting it. This is a book that I actually had patience on. Like 6 months ago, when Stray Dogs was like really hot, this was like $120 for a 9.8, and it is now dropped to 50. So,
Yeah, that book's
Bro.
come way
so
down.
Dude, even the number
one up.
one, it's like less than $100 right now.
Yeah. So
There's an
perfect fit for
acetate,
me.
by the way, Marcus. I don't know if you knew.
Yep, there is. There is. So
I'm
I
in on
finally
it.
picked up the Scream one, and then my last one, I did show J2 this in a chat because I wanted him to see it. But so this was Texas
Ooh.
Chainsaw Massacre. It is a
Gold.
gold
Shiny.
foil,
Ooh.
and
Ooh,
it is
I
with
like
the
shiny.
COA because it is limited to 700 copies.
Shoot, wait till Arrow pops in with his comment. It's coming in here. See, that's something.
So
Arrow's gonna be like, "Yup, fire."
definitely one of my more rare books, and as Robert would say, hard to find.
Hard to find. HTF,
hard.
baby.
But yeah, so that was my haul. Definitely a horror theme, pretty much on all of it. So
Yeah, Rudy, the Stray Dogs dip though, I think it's just a natural dip from just no buzz for it right now. You'll get more buzz from that when we get like word from a director being attached or some studio being attached. That book will pop again. But that's how it always works. But overall, definitely things are down right now because everybody's broke. I know I am.
Yeah, I mean half is a huge dip though. I mean that's bad.
I'm not but it really that's how it works, guys. Seriously, for a new modern book with no real like with really nothing
a
hardcore
mini
about
series,
it.
right?
Yeah.
It's not gonna, I mean, he did come out with the.
That's why the acetate gate was so dumb because this is how it works. This is exactly how it always works. Is that it goes way up and then it comes way down. I was on a live stream with Hialeah Comics, bro, who was a great channel. And I remember he mentioned a strategy, and I was like, man, that's a beautiful strategy. When a book hits the top 10 list, you sell it. And if you really wanted that book, just buy it back 6 months later for a profit. And I guarantee you'll make money, man. I guarantee you'll make money.
That sounds like me, man. I fucking sell pretty much everything.
That's how you play the game, man.
Yeah.
And that's why I can't give up CGC because I do need to be able to flip at some capacity because I spend a stupid amount of money on this shit. So I have to be able to use CGC to do that. But I completely respect being like, I'm just done with it because there's so much bullshit in this game, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. All right. Ross, you got anything, dude?
Yeah. So I got quite a few things. I won a contest on IG. Can't believe it, man. It was from Ninja Turtles.
I follow them.
That's not cool. You.
Ninja Turtles sent me. This is not all they sent me, but I figured I'd showcase the. Oh, god damn it! I'm like, oh.
That's dope.
So shout out to Ninja Turtles, all the stickers you sent me. Thanks, boss. And then I have not opened this yet. This is fucking retro edge art, and they make like little dioramas. So this will be the first time I'm seeing it, and I won this. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Oh, I thought it was cracked. It's just plastic wrapped. Never mind.
He's like, oh, great. It's broken.
He's about to rage.
Pretty sick. Yeah. Well, maybe I don't need to open it. You guys can see. Oh, fuck. It's so hard to see. Yeah.
No, I saw it.
I
saw the post when he was doing the raffle. That was pretty sick.
Pretty cool.
That's dope, man.
At least we went to a turtle fan.
Yeah, I know, right? It's pretty sweet. So, yeah, I won that and popped a fat boner from it. And, there's my cat. Let's get the cat picture. All right. Shout out to Pretty
Be a lot cool.
I fucking came home.
Be a lot cooler if it was, Glenn. Sorry, buddy.
No, all good. She Pretty Nerdy knows this is the second giraffe comic she sent me out of the blue. So thank you, Adriana. Appreciate you.
I follow her on Instagram. She's a fun follow.
Yeah, Pretty Nerdy's good, people. Okay, big ones. This is from We Can Be Heroes Comics, second print, signed by Jake Bar.
Ooh, wow.
Doesn't matter if it's a second credit, especially if it's signed.
Yeah, man.
Pretty happy
That's
with
very
that.
nice.
Yeah.
This purchase was definitely influenced by a social media influencer by the name of Comics on the Edge. I've always been an Adam Hughes fan. Everyone pretty much is an Adam Hughes fan, but he and my friend Tony are like diehard Adam Hughes fans. And I've always said what my friends really love in collecting, it usually rubs off on me because I enjoy
Mhm.
loving what other people like. I like to know what they love.
We heard what you said. You like rubbing off your friends.
I'm rubbing boss. So look what I fucking found.
I want to
Signed by
buy my
Adam
wife some of those
Hughes.
underwear.
Ooh.
How to draw
These are-
boobs. Wow.
These are kind of rare, man.
Yeah,
That's
they're
cool,
out there.
man.
And
they only
signed by
really
shit.
he usually
And
sells
it's
them at
signed. That's
conventions and
dope.
stuff. Yeah, that's cool, man.
And the last thing from We Can Be Heroes Comics is I picked up this Bebop and Rocksteady, Kevin Eastman signed and sketched down there, 9.8.
Damn.
Is that a variant?
Sick.
It is. It's the Kevin Eastman variant. He usually does the B covers on all Turtle books.
Is that a number one?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And I have all of them, like raw books, but when they had this up, signed and sketch, I'm like, yeah, I'll buy that for sure. Then new reading
All these dudes are
material.
fighting over you, Ross. What the fuck,
Ooh,
man?
can't wait to meet Ross. Arrow's my homie though, and so is Glenn. Yeah, these are all people I talk to pretty much on a daily basis. With
Well, they need to back the fuck up.
Yeah, exactly.
You better get out of Marx's Kool-Aid.
Nonfiction reading. I got some mindfulness. I've been
What the fuck is
getting
this?
into some.
Oh damn! Comic Forge is in here trying to steal my man
Oh,
too.
fucking
What's
read
up,
some
guy?
book, bro.
Fuck, man.
What's
And
up,
the Midnight Library. So yeah, I
Back
actually read
up,
books,
guy.
too. Where's Guy at? Where you at? Question for you, Ross. Why you such a sexy man? You know, shoot, Guy. I'm just trying to be like you, bro. Everyone's trying to be like you, bro. Shit.
All of a sudden, Ross is a sex symbol for the low grades.
Right?
So yeah, I got a whole slew of all this stuff. Thanks for this is what I'm currently reading. This shit's fucking fascinating. It's basically about the perspective of all animals on the world and what they see and how they sense things in their fucking world. It's pretty wild, actually.
Oh,
man.
is Zed Young a baboon or what?
Wait, what? I mean, holy
How does
shit,
he know?
That's racist. That's so racist, bro. Fuck. Nah, he's
Hey.
like he's a Pulitzer Prize winner, so let's throw some respect on his name.
I don't even know what
damn
the
it.
Polar Surprise winner is.
Shit. Well, all right.
Hey, Ross, I'm kind of surprised that you haven't gotten any of Wes from American Nightmares books. He has like 9 of them.
the poetry books.
Yeah.
I'm looking at.
Are you
getting
just
a-
not into poetry, or like?
I
what's going on
actually
there?
I am, and I have thought about it. I have.
If
then
you ever
fucking-
if you ever come down to LA, we can go visit that store, dude.
He has a store.
Yeah, he talks about the store.
Well, I know, but I thought he would just like ran his store online, but he might just be talking about because of COVID. He was doing that, so it's probably back up. Obviously.
I thought that his wife worked at the bookstore that they met
Really?
each other at, and they ended up buying it. So, well, I don't know. I have to listen to that podcast over again.
Also, the guy who the guy I cannot remember his name right now, but the lead singer of Touche Amore.
Yeah,
he has poetry books too. I was thinking about picking one up, and then maybe like I think Jacob Bannon, he from Converge, he sells art. It's not like
he does. He's been doing that for years.
Isn't that
His
neat,
art
man?
sells for a lot, bro.
Yeah.
I know, and so does another person that makes really cool, like kind of like street art, is Gallo from fucking Agnostic Front. So I've been looking at shit that he does. So I've been definitely like, well, being a collector, I collect so many different things. I love art, but it's so much more expensive than comic books.
I would love to have a piece from Jacob of Converge, dude.
Wouldn't that be fun? And they're fucking rad, dude. They're so colorful. It's fucking sick.
He did that. He did one of Jane Doe, and I fucking love it, dude. Like, I think he added a few more things to like the cover. I don't remember. I watched a video long ago about it, And I recently looked it up. It was like $900.
Yeah,
Fuck, dude.
I don't know if I mean, wonder if he probably sells prints. I'm sure. I
Just
don't
their
know.
album covers alone is
Yeah.
like artwork to me, dude. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, that whole Blood Moon that they did is like such a. It's kind of like Blood Moon from Converge and Turnstile's album are such like monumental feats in music in our type of music right now. So I don't know if many people listen to this stuff, but Converge, Blood Moon, and then Turnstile, I would say like it's kind of what I would like going back to what Refuse did. I thought Refuse was pretty like groundbreaking. Rise Against was pretty groundbreaking. But I think these guys are taking that post-hardcore. Well, fuck, dude. Well, I tried to get into American Nightmares, like what the lead singer did, his post-American Nightmare. It just isn't for me. We've talked about that, though.
Are you talking about Some Girls?
No, not the other one.
Yeah, Cold Cave. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and respect, dude. Like, I mean, I still love AFI, but like, I can't really get into their new stuff, but I still fucking love AFI, and I follow.
Well, I think Cold Cave is like a kind of like a tribute to his love for 80s, industrial music and stuff like that. So yeah, I get it. He's
it's funny that you like brought up Converge because some buddies of mine are signed to his record label, Kurt Ballou.
No kidding.
Yeah, and he came down and was at one of their shows, and he's solid dude. Yeah.
I think it's. I mean, we've done this before. I know Tylox and all of us, like for sure. Like I could talk music way more than I could ever talk comics because it's something that's always with me. I don't bring comics everywhere. I just collect them and read them sometimes. But music, I mean, you've always been at like, what would you rather have? Your fucking your sight gone or your fucking hearing gone? I mean, I still would need my sight, but man, it'd be hard to fucking choose, dude. Never hear music again. I mean, that I need it.
You're gonna love what I'm gonna start doing on my channel.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Yeah, let's talk about it. Oh, what's up? C12HJ59642 or Penguin.
What's up, man?
What up, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing guitar playthroughs once I get my pedal board set up. I already got a tuner coming in the mail, but I gotta get my pedal board set up, get me an amp, and I'm gonna start doing playthroughs on my channel too.
Yo, are we coming on your show? I forgot. Are we doing a little?
It's up to y'all. Yeah, I've got the live set. Y'all just let me know, and it's literally just a hangout, like a couple hours maybe.
Let's
show
do
stuff that you really, hey, I just got this. If you want to stop in for 30 minutes and be like, hey, I got this one thing. It's really awesome. I really like it. Bye. See you guys later.
That's kind of what I like, man. I think that with fucking YouTube for me, like so many people are so good at dropping content. I think like probably Circumstance is one of them. Like dropping content as in this is what's happening in the community, movies and stuff like that. For me, I like to talk about what's going on in my life and what's going on with other people's lives, what they're into. It's more personal, and I get more enjoyment out of it. So like I can tell you're like that, and most of the people I fuck with are like that.
Dude, so, I like to just hang out. That's why I'm here. Yeah. Hang out, make friends, and just bullshit. That's what I do, man. Like
okay, so that's kind of what I was when I was on vacation. So that's what I'm saying. I can tell you're like that too. So when I saw all the drama I just didn't want that to be the forefront of it because the community is such a great community, and I don't ever want the community to be overshadowed by drama. That's what disappointed me because it should never be that way. And for just a week, and it's kind of like Marcus was saying. The drama is just like the bubble of that book price. It subsides. It does. It percolates, Robert's favorite word. It percolates, and people talk about it for a week, and then it unpercolates. That's not a word. But,
Ross making up words now.
I'm just glad to be back, man. Fucking talking with the boys.
Oh, yeah. Marcus, you're on mute right now, but it's all good. Do you have anything to show?
Oh, shit. Oh,
Marcus, I need to know what you're drinking first. What are you sipping on?
That's definitely
the last of my Crown Vanilla.
Vanilla. Oh,
it's smooth. You don't even know you're drinking, bro. You don't even know you're drinking when you're drinking this shit.
That's my wife's favorite drink, dude.
Wait,
it's
pause.
So good.
Not the pause like we do. That's one of my favorite movies ever made, Shawshank Redemption.
Oh yeah,
dude, that's crazy. So I trained with a guy who was an extra in that movie.
Oh, for real?
Oh, really?
Like all you see is him walking by on the streets because it was one of my favorite movies. I bring it up all the time. He's like, yeah, I was actually in that fucking movie.
Dude,
They filmed
that
the scene
movie.
in Ohio.
I love that movie. That movie was like the movie has levels, and like the most surface level for that movie was like you don't know shit. Basically, is like I remember I was with my girlfriend and her family the night we watched this movie, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna watch Shawshank Redemption." I'm like, I don't want to fucking watch this stupid ass, and I was pissed about it. Like, I don't want to watch this stupid fucking movie. I'm mad. I want to leave. I want to go home. And it turned out being just masterpiece. And I was like, I don't know shit. Like it was a lesson to me that I don't know shit. Just remember that you don't know anything. Oh yeah, and then the movie's just great too.
Then you cried at the end. I could have got one more.
The end of that movie is like,
oh wait, that's not Shawshank. That's a fucking.
I don't know what you're talking about. The end of that movie is one of the happiest scenes in my life in any movie.
That was Schindler's List. Oh my bad. I could have got one more.
That's a different beast.
Well,
the end of this movie, he's walking on the beach towards his homie, and like it fills me with happiness every time I get to that scene.
Yeah,
great movie if you haven't seen it. But yeah, shout out to Ross, man. Great choice, great taste, brother.
But yeah, would you get some pickups, dude? You got anything to show off? Any wisdom?
I always have pickups, but I'll show off some. Let me show off some cool shit here. Like here, let me show this off. There is one single slab for this book, and it's a signed slab, and it's my slab. And I just looked on the census today to make sure.
Dude,
I looked on the census today to make sure it's still the only one, and it's signed.
What's the starting bid on that?
It's mine, motherfucker.
Well, we're not doing an auction right now.
It's signed by Ed Pisker and Trey Antley. So
That's
it's double
sick,
signed.
That's
and it's
awesome.
the only book that's slabbed of this copy.
Holy shit,
dude.
What issue is that?
Just so
there's
that
more
it's not
coming.
the only one anymore.
No, it is. What are you talking about?
I said I'm about to get one just so yours isn't the only one.
Oh, there's more coming. Like this is a Bombardier. This is a Bombardier and Sons exclusive, and the guy who owns it, he has multiple getting slab. Mine just got fast tracked, so it's the only reason it's the only one. There's more. There's more coming, but I love this Neil Adams homage, and it was my number one goal at Heroes Con this year was to make sure I got a copy of this for me and for my comic book dad. And so, yeah, this is one of my favorite slabs right here. Love it.
That's awesome.
Another slab. This one I got at Planet Comic Con. It's my favorite guy doing it, James Tynan IV. This is win number one. I love this story. It's definitely not for everybody, but it's kind of because there's kind of an all ages book. But I love James Tynan.
I liked it. I mean, I have
I love James Tynan. I love this book. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. So this is definitely not for sale. It's one of my favorites. Long live King James Tynan IV. This one I also got signed by Tynan. I got this book for $25. It's nice. It's a House of Slaughter 1 in 100 Jenny Frizen. I love Jenny Frizen.
Shit, dude.
Wow.
It came in to the mail on a Friday, and on Saturday it was in front of Tynan getting signed.
If you got that for $25, you definitely bought it on the dip.
I bought it from Tfal actually. They were doing a huge
1 in
sale.
100 by Jenny Frizen. Come on, bro.
It was on sale at Things from Another World for $25, and you're damn right I bought it.
That's sick, dude.
And then it got here just in time for me to get it signed by Tynan, and it's gorgeous, man. This is one of my favorites. And then last one, I'll do two more. This is another Tynan one. This is Something's Killing Children number 21 by Sui is her name. Clarice Minguita is the artist on it. But I just love Erica Slaughter, and I loved this art. So it was pumped to get Tynan to sign this bad boy. It's a great cover. And last but not least, we had a fountain con here in Gardner, Kansas, outside of Kansas City recently. And one of my favorite artists, Jeffrey Edwards, was there at that con. And I got original sketch cover from him for Hulk. And my man, I gave him headshot money.
Pause.
Yeah. Sorry. No homo, I guess. I gave him money for a headshot sketch. And he went all out and gave me a full upper body, man. Ooh, yeah.
Wow.
I can't make this not gay, can I?
No.
Well, anyway, I love this
Yeah.
Hulk. It's awesome, and it was worth every penny, man, and every shot. Love it.
Marcus,
Happy Pride Month.
Pisker, Tinian, and Ross. Fuck, Mary, kill. Because you keep mentioning them, and
Oh, I will fuck James Tynan for sure. He's better looking than Ross to me.
Don't kill me, man. Come
And what was it? It was Ed Pisker, and who was the other one?
Ross and Tinian.
So Tiny and you're fucking.
on.
Roger
That's a
probably
fucked
married
up
him.
name. You can't put me on fucking the list with legends.
How can you not marry that man? I mean, come on.
That's fucked up, bro.
All right. I'm
Pisker,
sorry, Ed.
Pisker's probably into some weird shit, though. You know what I
All
mean?
right.
Plead the fifth.
All right, I'm flipping it around. All right, Ross is fuck, James Tynan is Mary, and I'm sorry, the other one is kill. I didn't want to do it, but kill for Ed
But
Pisker.
I mean,
I love you, Ed
Ed
Pisker. No disrespect.
He would actually
All right.
appreciate that if you read Red Room.
Yeah, if you read Red Room, you'd be
Fuck,
like, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
dude, that shit kind of is crazy that Red Room is like a comic because it just reminds me of like no fucking censorship, dude. That dude does what he wants to do, and it is in comic book form, and it is fucking hardcore and not for the faint of heart.
It's not for the faint of heart, and honestly, it's not perfectly for me. Like it's a little gory for me, but what I get it for is just the art, man. The art is
It's
crazy.
fucking gnarly, dude.
It's
Holy shit.
crazy.
I'm so pissed I didn't jump on that book when I had the chance when it first came out. I should have done it. I just guess I'll have to back issue shop for it now.
Yeah, Phil, Cartoonist Kayfabe. Yeah, definitely a great channel. It's fun watching them.
Man, that's some good shit, dude. Thanks for showing those, man.
Thanks for having me, y'all. This is fun.
What about you, Tylox? You always got shit to show off, man. How
So-
many Griffies you got today?
Huh?
How many Griffies you got today?
Just one.
All right. Nice.
Rookie card, baby. Fleer.
89 Fleer.
And I got the Tops is on its way. It'll be here, I think, tomorrow. So I have the Score. I think I already have the Donruss. I'm not sure. But I think I have the Score I need to get, and then I got to get the Upper Deck. And that's gonna be the one that's gonna be hard to get.
What are those going for right now?
You can. I haven't even looked, to be 100% honest. I'm scared.
I mean, I know as a kid they were like $80.
because they're like
Okay.
$100 something dollars. You know, I'm just like, nah, I'll just get a raw one. So because I like it raw.
Yeah.
So only slabs was last weekend, and I won the last prize on it. And so they pulled some books
Nice.
for me. So
Rigged.
I got a reprint of Tales of Suspense number 57, first appearance of Hawkeye. So
Oh, I was
got
like,
that.
what the fuck?
Yeah,
That's a facsimile. That's cool though.
yeah.
I'm into facsimiles, man. Myself. I'm into
Yeah.
Cool, they're
Because
assholes.
I mean, you can read them and not have to worry about anything, and they're if you get them at cover price, they're
Yeah, I would never pay more than cover price for a facsimile.
Yeah.
Never.
The whole Incredible Hulk 316.
Yeah, I've
I
never
like
seen
that.
that cover. That's
I like
crazy.
that cover. Yeah.
Thor 321. I love that
Nice.
cover.
Yes.
Newsy.
King bang.
Marvel 2-in-1, The Thing and Thor. That's
Oh,
really dope cover.
yeah.
I
It
like
is.
that too.
Who
Yeah.
does that? Joe said it.
Legend.
Serenity number 1. And
Dark
I can't wait to read this. I was a huge Firefly fan. I hated
Me
that.
too.
Hated
Same.
like it made no sense. Everybody in my high school who didn't even like stuff like this was talking about that shit.
Who's your favorite character? There's only one correct answer. Actually, you can't say Malcolm because he's too easy. Jane is the only correct answer if you're not saying Malcolm.
Yeah.
Jane is the shit. My favorite episode is Janestown when they go to when everybody fucking hates him. All right, sorry, I love Firefly.
The all new Inhumans number 1, but this is the
Hip-hop.
future variant.
Hip hop
shit.
variant.
Yeah, the hip hop future variant. And then he pulled one signed. This is a signed and remark exclusive variant from Buzz. Well, just Buzz. That's his name.
Like
Signed,
it.
comes with a COA.
Oh,
Ooh,
sick,
nice.
dude.
Tight.
Nice.
Love that cover, man.
Remark.
And then out of my pull list, out of the stuff I got, I pulled a couple covers. I've been loving Twig, and Kyle Stram has blown me away with his artwork. So I've been getting all the virgins on top of the regular issues, and I've been paying cover price for these. Nobody's been bidding on these, so I've been paying cover price for it. Like I think I paid $4 for it, and then I get a discount on it as well. So I got that.
That's the Twig 4 1 in 10. Nice one.
Mm-hmm.
We got Mark in the house. What's up, dude?
This is the best thing that I have seen this artist do, and I don't know how she did this because of the way she does art. The Peach Momoko Predator #1.
Wow.
I would never guess.
That is the best thing I've seen her do. That is
I've never seen
incredible.
art like that from her.
It almost doesn't look like her. Yeah, I mean, I can see it.
Okay, so she's more versatile than. Not that I don't like her art in general, but that shows versatility.
I thought she did watercolor, and I was like, "There's no way she did this watercolor." But somebody says there's a way that she like does it with the watercolor that like she can do like the detail and stuff. And I mean, that.
So Tylock's that comment, the last comment. What up, Adrian? Look at the comment.
What's up, Jack?
And the Mark Bagley Avengers #59. I normally don't get like books. Like if it's Avengers book, I get an Avengers cover. But if they do like they're doing the 60th anniversary of Spider-Man, and they got Bagley to do a Spider-Man Avengers variant, which makes no sense. But I couldn't pass that up.
Dude, I love Bagley doing Spider-Man, dude. I think he's like one of the best or the best.
I agree. That's from my childhood. That's my wheelhouse right there.
See? That's what I'm talking about, dude.
Like that's incredible.
People disagree with me and say that McFarlane's the best, and I don't know. Bagley just always has James.
McFarlane was great. McFarlane was great. I would go with Bagley too.
Thanks, man.
And then I went to a comic store last week and I bought some back issues. I had a budget. I seen something that made me break my budget, but you know what? I think it was totally worth it. You guys remember Gargoyles?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That was my childhood.
Oh, you got one. Hell yeah.
Oh, wow.
What up, Mark? You see me, buddy.
I had to get it. Couldn't leave it there. I just couldn't. There's no way. I was like, dude, I had to get it. Like,
what's up, Dorian? Dorian in the house?
Hey,
Tyler, good grab, man. Because NECA, dude, they don't fuck around, man. Everything that NECA puts out is great. I love their paint applications.
But
bro, is that a Kool-Aid man behind you?
Yes.
Oh shit! You gotta show that, bro.
Yeah, we have a special thing in the club with that.
Damn, where do you want to start this auction off at?
Actually, this is a friend of mine. A friend of mine told me he had this, and I was like, "You have to give this to me so I can screw with Comic Dirty." So,
oh man, that's so sick. It even has ice at the top.
I know.
Icy. So yeah, and I'll show one more thing. I don't want to take up too much time, but I gotta shout Roscoe out. Roscoe did this, and he sent it to me. TM actually bought it in an auction. He messaged me, and he was like, "You're a Hobgoblin guy, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Pay Roscoe for shipping. He's gonna send you something that I wanted on auction." And I was like, "Okay." So Roscoe sent me a whole bunch of other stuff that was really incredible too, but this right here.
Oh,
nice.
I love it.
Roscoe's such a great artist, man.
I mean, like,
I love his art. Yeah,
dude. And it's on my I took one of my keys off the thing, and I've got it set up because it's
That's great, man. I'm jealous. Claim.
Sick, Tyler.
I'm done.
All right. I guess I'm the last one, huh?
Last but not least, you better bring it.
All right. All right, cool. So last week I went to one of my LCS's Fist Comics, and he had some books that I had to pick up. It says Marvel Team Up number 95.
Mockingbird.
Bobby Moore says First Mockingbird.
Nice.
Awesome
very nice.
cover. Really
Newsy.
Yes, sir. Amazing shape.
Was it what grade would you say? You got to guess.
Oh shit! Wow, I just fucking dropped it, so I don't even know right now. No, it's pretty high grade, to be honest. And then this is what I went in for. My favorite books for
Nice.
Silk. I mean, this is like
I want
definitely
that book.
it's
I actually
definitely a
want that.
98 candidate, and yeah, dude, like you can't go
You
wrong
gotta
with
put
this.
one of those-
I'm jealous.
Yeah.
I do want that book. That's nice.
So I was able to pick up both of those. So because I grabbed both of these, he was like, you know what, dude, I got something for you.
And he pulled out his penis.
Nah.
Been
was
a lot
kinda-
cooler if he did.
But I was kind of thrown back when he gave it to me because I was
You
like,
were
man,
throwing it back?
I love this movie.
Nice.
Dumb and Dumber.
Are you
Yes, sir.
serious?
Nice.
Nice. Very nice.
Holy
I mean,
shit.
I was so happy, dude, because I was like, man, that's awesome. Love the movie. He wanted me
about
to
the
sing the
sequel?
song, but I was like, nah, bro, I'm not about that life. The Mockingbird song, you know?
Oh
Yeah,
my
no,
God, dude.
Mock. Yeah. Yeah. Bird.
And the last thing I picked up is gotta keep going with the Adam Hughes books. Mighty Thor number 4. His first time
Oh.
drawing Jane Foster.
That's
Thor.
dope.
Yeah, man.
A 9.8.
Yes, sir. I mean, you know, if you can, you should. You know what I mean? But I've been usually I'll have like a couple Adam Hughes books on my list, and just like if they drop low enough, then I'll buy them. And that was one of them. It did pretty hard, and I snatched one at a good price.
It's a buyer's market right now, man, for a lot of books. Not all books, but a lot of books.
Yeah. So I think variants are like really dropping, and that's why I was able to grab this Adam Hughes for a price I was really comfortable with. So, but yeah, man, that's pretty much my haul. I was pretty happy with it, especially with that Spider-Man 4, because dude, every time. That book is weird because like every time they mention Silk or Cindy Moon, that book spikes the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And people and what happens is nothing ends up happening, so it dips, right?
Yeah.
It dips hard,
Yeah.
and then they'll mention her again and it spikes. So it's just like a roller coaster. Eventually when she does come out of edge or on something, it's just gonna I feel like there's so much more room.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
I
That's
agree.
why I want it.
yeah. I
I
also
think
I have a 9/8 second print, Marcus.
Oh,
Those are pretty hard to find, man. Right, James?
I sold my
Yeah.
whole volume 3 run last year. I have 1 through 17. I sold it when it was high, and I literally dumped it into my Walking Dead, Spawn, and Web of Spider-Man collection and bought a crap ton of books with the money I made off of that. Like, it's ridiculous how much because I'm not a huge Ramos fan. Like, and Dan Slott's stuff.
I agree, Jacob.
It was pretty good. I can't knock him for his writing, but I'm not a huge Ramos fan. So I was like, you know what? It's just gonna sit there in the box. I'm probably never gonna read it. Might as well just get something out of it. So I waited till it went up, and then I dropped it into Walking Dead, Web Spider-Man, some Spawn.
Congrats.
Play the game.
Yeah.
Collect what you like, man.
You know what? I just
that.
remembered. I have a pretty cool story about this book. When I first got my first copy, I got it for like $15, right?
Woo.
And then I had it for like maybe a few months, and then I sold a bunch. I started selling a bunch of books. That was one of them. I sold it for $20, right?
Oh no.
And yeah, but at the time I was like, fuck, like $20 is a good price, you know? So the guy paid, I sealed it up, shipped it out. Apparently it went to Hawaii. Okay. Months later, I'm talking about like 3 months later, I receive a package in the mail. It's that book. And it said it had stamps saying like not able to deliver, like person's not home, all this shit, you know? So I was like, what the hell? So I opened it up and it's that book. And I'm like, oh shit. So I held on to it for a while. The guy messages me, "Hey, I'm in the military. I know I ordered that book a while back ago. Can you send it back? Like, all you have to do is call the post office and tell them, and they'll send you like another label or whatever." I was like, "All right." So I called the post office. They're like, "Yeah, we don't do that shit. You gotta we fulfilled our contractual obligations.
Yep.
So I messaged the guy again. I said, "Hey, look, this is what they told me. Like, if you want the book, just send me $5 and I'll ship it
Ship it,
out
yeah.
to you." And he was just like, "Are you sure?
What?
Because I've done it before, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Look, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you, man. What's up, Bubs?"
What's
And
up,
I
bub?
said, "I'm asking for $5. Just send me
Yeah,
$5 and I'll
that's
ship
a
it out to
nice
you."
deal. Yeah.
Yeah. And he's just like, he never responded back to me. And I waited 2 more months, still no response. Then his account was deleted. So I was just like, "Wow, I mean, I guess I'm keeping the book now." Come to this day, I got 398s and 196 of that book. That book was a 98 because I graded it. Eventually it became an important book, so I graded it and it came back a 98.
And it went everywhere.
Yeah, it
Everywhere.
went everywhere. Hawaii, back, almost back to Hawaii. But I'm looking at this book and it's definitely a 98 candidate. So
That'd be
you
dope.
know,
That'd be a nice
yeah.
come up.
Hell yeah, dude. So it's just a weird story how shit happens sometimes. I mean, essentially, that would have been a book that I probably would have regretted selling it
Yeah.
after so many years, but it worked out.
That's kind of a good topic, actually. Like, kind of like a book maybe you bought or you sold. It makes me think of this one just because it was a good story. But I was like looking at Golden Age Flash books on eBay, and there was a Flash Comics #8 from 1940, and it had an ad for the Batman 1 issue, so it predated it.
Oh,
Yeah.
And it was eaten by silverfish, and it was
Yeah, those
raw.
things fuck it up, bro.
Yeah, right. So, and I'm thinking to myself, there's no way this is fucking real, man. Like this something's fucked up here because he had it for $100, and it was
Wow.
complete, and the cover was still there, man. Just had it like it ate around the flames of the book a little bit, but for $100, like I don't know if you realize it, but that is not $100 book. It's very expensive. So it was on bid. No one was bidding on it, and I messaged him. I said, $100 right now. Let's do it. He says, I think I'm gonna fucking let this one play out. No one bid on it. I fucking came in 5 seconds. I got it for $100. When I got the book, I sent it straight to CGC. It came back at 1.0, and I sold it for $1,000.
Nah,
Like,
that's
Hell
the
yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
dream,
That's
baby.
the dream.
fucking, I kept it for a little bit, but like that's just like kind of what you do. You just yeah, man. You just shop around, do some hunting, and I mean books. I hang on to them for a little bit, sell them. Maybe sometimes you'll lose a little, sometimes you'll gain a little.
But what's the crucial part of that story though is you send it to CGC, right? Hard to quit them.
For well, yeah, because and now, yeah, and I will vouch for this. When it's a low grade book like that, especially,
Yeah.
it's pretty smart investing in capsulation because you should never handle it again. It was a
Yeah.
book that did not need to be handled.
Yes.
So I
Especially
definitely
after
agree.
Silverfish. I mean,
Yeah.
those fuck up books so badly, and especially over time, it's a mess sometimes.
It's from basements or what? Probably from
Yeah,
Silverfish?
so I bought mine from a guy who said that he wasn't a comic collector. He just went to estate sales. He said this was bought at an estate sale. It was underneath the stairs at this place. And he
That
says, I don't
sounds
know
right.
anything about it. So I'll just let this auction play out. And sure enough, I was like, fuck, man.
I need to hit up estate sales.
I know. I would
Right.
love to know how you get into that. Like, where do you learn about estate sales? I mean, you just look up online where they're
Yeah.
going.
Yeah, you can look it up online. You can also look up sometimes if you really want to take a chance, you can look up storage unit lockers.
Yeah.
Sometimes
That's a
boxes,
long
phone
shot though.
boxes in there. Yard sales are great. Yard sales are friggin' fantastic.
And
Super
antique
fun.
stores
Out
are
of my
nice
house.
too.
Antique stores are dope, man.
I've
For-
never hit up a good yard sale. I don't really go yard sale shopping. all my hits have come from either shops or like swap meet type of deal, or like antique. Like swaps, they're like swap meets, but they're for antiques. So people would
Yeah.
take like old stuff, and some of them are comics. So I don't know. People always mention like hitting up antique stores, but like over here, I think it's kind of hard.
I've never found anything good at an estate sale, but I do know one person, and you guys aren't going to believe this when I tell you it. There's a guy named Vin Crew. Vin Crew, was it 10,000 or whatever? He's got a YouTube channel. He does videos every once in a while for back hauls, and then sometimes he sells books too. And I bought a bunch of Web of Spider-Man and a bunch of these books that I said I sold at ASM 4 for. I bought it from him. So he went to an antique store one time. He bought, you guys aren't going to believe this, he found a Hulk 181 for $2.
$2, damn.
He haggled her down to $1.50.
What?
Ben Crew's my boy, man. He's like,
balls on that man.
Man.
No,
And
you know what?
he was
I
like-
get it
like,
though.
sure, it's just an old comic book, and he got it home, and he was just like, "Oh my god!"
Damn, that's the
Yeah.
dream.
Well,
That's a lie, Robert. You don't get it because you give me shit about that lying book for haggling that one lady at the con.
$5.
In Arizona.
There's still a no-fly zone for you here.
So they'll say you get it.
No fly zone.
Real man. You know what? But besides that $5 though, you did come up on that one book.
Oh yeah, the world's finest, the bat slap.
Yeah.
That was for sure.
you know what my favorite thing is when sellers bid like, you don't even have to ask. They'll be like, oh, $10,
Yeah.
and you're like, okay, all right, and you don't say nothing much, and then you'll be like, you know what, $5. Like they bid themselves down. It's just
Yeah.
like, all right.
They do.
If I don't say anything anymore, will it keep going down?
It's true.
Like when I got the first Peacemaker not too long ago, the guy goes by Overstreet, right? And I think Overstreet had it at like 220. No, 120, right? And he's just like, oh, Overstreet says it's a 120, and I'm like, all right. And it's just like awkward silence, and he's just like, I could do 60. And I'm just like, all right.
Well,
How about $50?
Yeah, man.
All right, man, I'll take it. Like, sometimes they do all the work for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're just
I
like,
never haggle. I should haggle more.
Dude, I'm telling you, like when I started on YouTube, these older dudes, they preached that shit to me. And when I went to the comic
What's up,
book
Crack?
store and I bought a stack of ASMs in the 200s for like $5 a piece. I bought like a stack like that big, and then I saw that Gargoyles figure, and I was like, So I took it up to the counter, and I walked up to the counter, and I was like, hey, Michael, can you cut me a deal? And he goes, I can't do anything on the action figure, but I'll give you 10% off on the books. I was like, deal. That's good. Yeah, I'm good on that. And I got like Frank Miller Spider-Man out of that. I got Frank Miller
Tyler,
Spider-Man.
you should always strive for 20%.
Yeah. So, all right. So there's it's spoken. Robert and I have talked about this for so long. There's no deal unless it's above 10%. Like we have always talked about, how much did you get off? And if you say 10%, it's not a deal.
Tyler's ideal 30%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm a 20%er.
Yeah, 20%.
Well,
like
wait,
I'm not
that's
gonna hate
okay.
on that, but 30% is like,
Oh, it's
you
fire.
know, yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's
Well,
really
what
good.
killed me is the fact that, like, even though that's pretty much the only shop I use locally, like that's my shop. Like you dig and you find great stuff there, and they've got stuff priced reasonably. The walls of the store, they don't have slabs. They might have a few in the case. It's all original artwork, like everything all the way around the around the building. So I hadn't been there in forever. So haggling with him anymore, I was kind of like, I was like, you know what? I come up here now. I think me and Brad are going to Greenville this weekend, maybe if we have time. So I start making appearances, and I'm going to start going more and more down. So I mean, I was just like, man, I ain't been here in like since free comic book day. I don't want to haggle him down. He said 10%. I was like, I'm good because all those books were $5 anyway. I bought $50 worth of books.
Oh, Bubs, man, that's funny, dude. Yeah, that's why I like Fist Comics, dude, because like he does carry a lot of books that I do like, and he knows if I'm interested in something, he'll cut me a deal. Like even live auctions. Like I know JD Raging Cajun Comics, he's always in there too. So he sometimes gets to see the magic, and even if we don't really like see me and Fist don't really see eye to eye on like, or if we kind of agree to a price, if I ask about another book, he'll be like, "Oh, that one is this much," but if you take both of them, I'll do this much, and it's always a good deal.
Yeah.
And it's just like fuck, like that's why I was able to get that Mockingbird too. It was just like, yeah, I just asked about the Mockingbird, and he's just like, look, I know you're looking at the Spider-Man 4. If you take both of them, this much, and essentially, I got that Mockingbird for almost free. Like that's how much he hooks it up. So, you always go to the people that take care of you. I mean, especially shops.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Like,
I mean,
like A1 Comics for James, right, James?
Sometimes, but not really.
I just bought a book from A1 Comics and I forgot what it was, but it's in the mail. It was right before my trip, so I don't know what the fuck it is.
They've been getting some shit, man. Those guys they're big time now. But I was gonna go back to the antique store thing real quick. I've only done it twice, and once was a bust for they didn't have anything, and then the second one, I was able to get it's like a mid grade of Submariner, the second Tiger Shark, the one where they're fighting. The better
number
cover.
6.
So I got that
orange.
For like, I probably got that for like $5, I would think. So yeah, I mean, one I looked out on. That's not like a banger of a book, but not bad.
Yeah,
and I do like that cover, the two of them fighting. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, both his first appearance and the number 6 are cool covers.
That just reminds me, James. Your LCS used to be a antique store, right?
Which one?
Well, back when you were living in
back when you had
your other Manteca? Manteca.
Well, there's the one store that's like everything. They have comics. I mean, I guess you can kind of consider it that. They have pop figures, toys, antique toys. I mean, they have everything. It's like a shop that just has everything. They also are like one of the few shops that legit has a whole ass sideshow collection that you can go in there and buy. I mean, A1 does too, a little bit, but like these guys have all the new shit. So like anything sideshow, they have it. The last time I went in there, they also do all the. I get my wife the bags, the lounge flies, like the different character, Disney and all those type of purses and bags and stuff. They have a bunch of that shit. They're doing cards now. It's just, it's fantastic collectibles in Manteca. So shout out.
But when you were living in Manteca, you used to go to this antique shop all the time, right? And that's where you used to get like most of your back issues.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Hey, I know you're a young buck, at that time.
Well, because he closed.
I still remember.
Yes, so that dude was all of a sudden this shop just opened up, and I was like, all right. So I went in there, and it was basically, we'll call it an antique or a thrift store. He did the storage unit thing. Like he would buy storage units and just end up with a bunch of shit. So he had everything in it, and then there was comics. And at first it was great. Towards the end, he did start like pricing his stuff, and so it got a little bit where it was like, all right, this isn't as fun anymore. And then he eventually closed down. I have no idea why, but I was able to. That was to this date probably I'd still probably say my best find, I would think. I don't know, monetary value wise, but I found the Adam Hughes Catwoman run there, including the jail cover, and they were all, I think, $1.
Which I currently own now. Thanks,
Robert
buddy.
now has. But yeah, it was just like one of those things where it was like, okay, this one, and then as you're going through and you're pulling each and every cover, you're like, but that's the one that's going to be missing, right? Like that, the jail cover is the one they're not going to have. And then sure enough, that shit was in there too. And yeah, that was a great placement. I got a ton of stuff from him for sure. And then that was, like I said, my best find. Arguably, that World's Finest is a good one too. But
I think towards the end they had a first Harley Quinn, right?
no,
I
I
think
feel
you
like I
had
would.
mentioned something about them having a first Harley Quinn, and you said that they had priced it pretty
I was
high.
gonna say
So
that was probably later when he was pricing stuff. But yeah, man, he
yeah,
had everything, toys. The toys were I don't think I ever bought a toy from him, only because like we're
What is
talking like
that?
the 90s, 80s stuff, but that stuff he priced out. Like he knew shit about toys.
Is that a
He was
Harkins?
throwing in there.
We were
But-
talking. He mentioned his big come up. This was a recent come up for me.
What you got?
I was digging in a local shop here in the
Regal.
backbins, and this book was just sitting in there, no bag, no board. It was just sitting in there raw. And I pulled it out, and I was like, "Holy shit!" And ended up getting it signed and submitted. And this motherfucker came out at
Nice.
9.8.
Whoa.
It was sitting there, no bag, no board, a
Are you
9.8.
serious?
Yes, I got it for cover price. It was a $50 book at the time, and then I got it signed by Tynan. So that's a hell of a come up. But I'm not
another
selling it.
Tynan book. Nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, you know, I stand hard as fuck for Tynan.
I mean,
That's
I've told the story before, so I had a team member that had brought me a box of comic books, and inside the box was a whole bunch of old Hulk. It was like a legit barn find. Well, they knew where it was, but they got it from their barn and brought it to me, and it was a box full of comics, all old Hulks, including Hulk 180, which is not in bad shape. Robert has pressed it. I just need to send it for grading. But I'd say, yeah, that mid-grade to upper mid maybe range for sure.
Damn, that's a good come. That's your best come up right
But yeah,
there.
that one, yeah.
Where are my
That one
friends
was
at?
free.
Damn it!
That was a
Yeah.
free
Oh.
drop off. So, but yeah, that was cool. That was good.
My friends are all like, comic books. What?
Yeah, right.
I know. That's the only person that's ever actually taken me up on it. Like I've had, I don't know about you guys, but like people do all the time. Like, oh, you like comic books? Oh, I probably have some old ones in my house or in my garage or this, but they never actually like followed through with that shit. This was like the only person that actually was like, oh, I'll bring you the box, and then they actually came through and brought me the box. Most people just are like, yeah, I'll totally find them for you, and then they never.
Yeah, my friend's wife, she told me one time, she's like, "Oh, my brother found all these old comics. Would you want them? They're just in a fries bag." And I was like, "Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the fuck it could be anything, you just don't know what they
Mhm.
are." She brought them to me, and they were no bags, no boards, in a fucking grocery bag, and it was George Perez's Wonder Woman run, like
That's
one
cool.
through 20, and I still have them.
Nice.
What's up, Sleepy
Very
Reader?
nice.
Hey,
666.
what up, Damien?
Well,
Hey, he's on your team, Ross.
Hail Satan! Hail
So-
Satanus.
it's not technically my best come up because I didn't pay the original price. I paid a later price, but I had a friend who went on Facebook Marketplace and saw the dream that we all dream of, where they post like a stack of books, and then you kind of think you see some old Marvel there on the corner, and so he goes and he picks it up, and he bought it from an old lady who didn't know what it was, and I shit you not, I don't know, $20 for the lot. Whole bunch of books, including a super beat low grade. We now know that it is a 0.5, correct, Ross? A 0.5 Daredevil?
Yo,
Or is it a
motherfucker, that's a
1.0?
1.0. You want me to go grab
1.0.
that shit?
1.0.
That's a 1.0, baby.
It was a 1.0 Daredevil #1 and has yet to be graded, but also an ASM 13 First Mysterio. So
What?
he buys it from the lady for like I said, let's say $20, and the
I
Mysterio
don't
is
want to hear
probably
this part.
a 0.5, I'd say. So he buys them both from her. Then he hits me up and he's like, dude, I need to flip these. I need to get rid of them. You want them? And I'm like, all right. So I looked up the price. Now, I didn't have a Daredevil yet. Daredevil #1 at this time was my #1 book that I wanted. I was like, that is top. That I could get. Because to me, it's like Batman's my favorite character, but I'm not going to get a fucking first Batman. Probably not going to ever get a Batman #1. But Daredevil was obtainable for me.
Yeah.
And so I ended up going I can't tell you what I paid for it, but probably a couple $100, you know, maybe. I mean,
That's
because the price
gorgeous.
back then, this is
That
shit, I don't even know, dude. We're talking like 7 years ago. So I mean, the price then is nothing compared to the price now. So even if
And
I
what you
paid,
sold it for me was not the price.
no, I
now.
know.
Yeah.
I know.
It was a homie
Uh,
hookup.
So yeah,
It-
so then
it-
I probably bought them for, let's just say, a couple hundred, right? And then yeah, and then ended up selling one of the Daredevils to Ross because Robert ended up getting me a second one. But yeah, so it was like technically, I mean, I still got a deal because I bought both for less than what they were, but he got the original, you know, deal. I mean, $20 for those. There was a bunch of other books, but I mean, a first Daredevil and a first Mysterio, that's fucking nuts.
What's
I
the
was about to
starting
say-
bid on that, Ross?
Ross,
What's
is that
that?
missing?
What's the
is that
starting
missing-
bid on that?
Right.
Is it
2,500.
missing
It's
the top-
yours.
Is it missing the top right corner a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say, dude, that presents really well for a 1 point. Oh wait,
Oh,
I see it. I think I see it.
Tylox,
I mean,
I don't,
still.
Tylox, I don't know if you know or not, but I pressed that book, so that's why
No,
it
you
looks
did
so
not.
great. Oh yeah, I didn't. My bad.
I tried to get him to, but he was like, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Dude,
And I was like, dude, just
it's
do
still
it.
got
If
a
you fuck it
detached
up, you
cover,
fuck
right?
it up. And he was like, I can't do it.
It's completely split. There is the
No,
cover is
but when I had it, it was like that much still connected.
Oh yeah.
So I was just like, dude, I don't want to like, because once I put the press down, I didn't want to separate it.
Yeah.
So I was like, dude, you still have a chance of getting like a you know, non-detached cover, and
Right.
so CGC just fucked all that up, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna need my money back.
Oh man. Yeah, no, it's crazy. I mean, at the time that it's crazy just thinking about even when I sold it to Ross, like, you know, this is only shit, I don't know, 2 years ago, probably, that
Yeah.
Ross and I did that. I mean,
I
and
mean,
back
we didn't
then,
even know Ross that well back then.
and I mean, I gave him a deal on it, but it was still a expensive book, and definitely the most expensive book I had ever sold. And now it's like, yeah, now that book is crazy higher. Like, that's just insane. It's insane. And then I just really like that, and I know Ross appreciates it too, that like we know the story behind it. You know,
Yeah.
old lady has a book, sells them on Facebook Marketplace for fucking nothing, and then
Yeah.
I buy it, and then I sell it to Ross, and now it's, you know, encapsulated and, you know, in its not final resting spot, because Ross will probably sell it one day, but I just wanted to know if you were still in the room or not. No, but yeah, that was awesome. And then even better was what I don't know, a month, 2 months later, Robert then calls me and it's like, hey yo, my shop has a Daredevil #1. It was like, what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go from having none of my Grail book, one of my Grail books, to now 2?
Yeah, right.
That shit was crazy.
So since we're talking about markets taking a dip, is there anything you're looking for when the market gets to like, you know, what you feel is like a low point that you normally wouldn't be able to get that anybody's looking at? Because I got one I'm looking at that's
There you
big
go.
boy book, but I'm hoping it'll
What does
go
that
down.
say, Marcus?
Whew.
2 G's. Last
There you
sale,
go.
July 21st. 2
A
G's for
room
that
tour.
bad boy.
Arrow, once I finish up my final cleanup here, I will definitely do a room tour video. There is one on my Instagram though. When I first set up the room, it's a little different now, but you could find one on my Instagram for sure. Tylox, to answer your question, I'm gonna have to think of like one book in particular, but I know for sure when the market dips, I will be finishing my Spawn collection, because I should have done that a long time ago when those books were super cheap because nobody gave a shit. And now the fact that the ones I'm missing are, of course, the low print runs, and everybody wants, you know, 40,
Yep,
50 bucks
100,
a pop.
200 run.
I'm not, there's no way I don't want to complete it at 40, 50 bucks a pop, 20 to 40,
No.
let's say.
Yeah.
I don't want to complete it for 20 to 40 a pop. So when it dips, I will definitely look to complete that collection, because then I won't, because eventually if it ever goes back up, I don't want to make that same mistake twice. So I will
What's
definitely.
the
thing
number
about-
like? Are any
I
of
don't know
those
if
like
that's gonna
first
dip.
20 or 25 books?
Is any what, Ross?
Or like your Spawn run, or are any of those low print runs like the first 25? Like what numbers is it?
No, the low print
No,
ones
it's
over
are
100.
100 to 200.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's like your first gun. That's like first appearance of Gunslinger, and like they're low print.
Man,
Those aren't dipping. I don't think, man.
Yeah.
Spawn
Yeah.
collectors. Spawn
Yeah.
collectors are different, man. They really hold
Well,
on to their
We
books.
we are weirdos, man. Like
it's
we
not
know.
only that, but
I've become one.
I'm sorry.
It's
Marcus.
not only that, but I mean, and I hate again talking like this because I don't like to sound all fucking look at me, but going back, like let's just call it 5 years ago on Instagram, I could think of like 10 people, less than 10, 5 to 10 people that I knew on Instagram that collected Spawn and that were Spawn fans. And then now there's a whole bunch on there. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but like I started following people. Like there's a group that has been collecting Spawn since the beginning that has now joined Instagram and are now making Instagram accounts and showing it off and showing off their whole these dudes have rooms, with everything from the figurines to the crazy shit that nobody gets. Like, I mean, just all of it. So there's definitely a whole new breed and a whole new generation of Spawn collectors. So yeah, it's very possible it doesn't dip, and then I guess I'll have to bite the bullet.
There's one Spawn collector that I don't like. I don't like it at all.
Anyways,
and that's James.
I knew it was coming.
Jay, do you have the Mandarin? Do you have the first Mandarin?
Um,
I'll sell you that, bro. We'll make a little deal.
Hey, you know
I
he
don't
doesn't do
think
fruit.
so.
Come on.
No, I don't think so. And I know as far as like Gunslinger goes, there's like the one that they discovered was a super, super early one. And then there's the two covers that everybody thinks of where he's pointing. And then there's the yellow background one.
Yeah.
I have the yellow background and I am missing the other two. And
Yeah.
same thing, that book has jumped and I'm like, fuck, I don't know if I
Yeah.
want to spend that much, but I probably will have to. I mean, he's got his own series now. He's definitely
Probably one of
become
the favorites now.
he's definitely become a favorite now for sure. And within good
I don't-
reason.
I don't like
the
him.
design,
Long books
the
out
design
there.
is fucking dope.
Everybody's getting
I don't care for.
I don't like him to be honest.
We ain't talking about y'all right now. But Doreen put up some good ones for sure. Definitely have to.
Is that first Batmite? 359?
I think so.
Fuck, I just sold those. At 121. Woo.
Yeah,
I'm
121.
weird. I'm buying Eternals books that are dipping right now. I'm not
Dude, they
recommending
dipped
you guys
hard.
do it.
They
I am
dipped
buying.
super hard.
Yep.
That's the thing, though, man. Like, you know what you were talking about at the beginning of the show? It comes full circle. How, people were sticking up for the new people coming into the game and not being so harsh about, like, oh, you should know better. Really, when it comes down to it, my biggest advice to new people coming into it is the one that people always told me: chill out and be patient.
Yep.
Like, just be patient. It's none of these books. Even Daredevil 1's dip from time to time. Every single book dips. It has, I don't know. So, new collectors.
But how patient do you wait? Like, you don't want to wait to a point where it just starts going back up again. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's
it's
the hard
a game.
part.
But the time to buy is never when everybody's talking about it. That's never the time to buy.
Oh, first Batgirl. That's what that was. Yeah.
And I would say to new collectors, I would say Google or look on YouTube, find JP's Budget Collecting. He does a 6-month look back where he looks at the hot 10 list 6 months ago and he says, all right, this is what they were selling for 6 months ago. This is what they're selling for now.
It's
And
very rare that they stay up, huh?
It is the most valuable comic book series on YouTube for me because it teaches me that this is a stupid game and you just got to wait 6 months. If you really want that, and you'll want it 6 months later and you'll get it for cheaper.
I actually took a page out of Comic Journey's playbook. He had said something on a live stream one time about know what price you want to buy it at and don't go above it. Like if somebody won't go down to your price, walk away. You'll find it. And I literally did that. I think I was looking at a book. It was one of the ASM 200 run books. I was looking at one on eBay from a seller that I use all the time. Dude wanted 18 for it. I was like, maybe I'll offer him 14. I was like, I'm going to the shop in a couple of days. Why am I going to get it now? So I went to the shop, found it for $5. Like,
Fucking
just
A.
wait. Just wait. Like,
That's what that Batman 89 was for me. I needed Batman 89 to complete my Tynan run because y'all know I love Tynan. So I needed that book, but I didn't want to overpay for it. And so I was just being patient. And then I found that motherfucker raw for cover price.
So shout out to Noble Nostalgia. This is my story about that. The Teenage Mutant Ninja
Hold on,
Turtles.
before you start, let me bring in Batmite real quick. What's up, Doreen?
Hey, Doreen.
Hey, what
Hey,
up,
Doreen, I hear you're looking for this book.
I am.
Cover
am.
this.
Oh man, yeah.
Low grade, baby.
You guys
Who needs
are
a
right.
cover?
Be patient. Take your time. I never thought I'd have a complete poison ivy.
Yeah, right.
I have her in a 3.0. It's an colors pop. She's complete, and it has the poster and the whole 9 yards. So
Look what Phil just
That's it.
said.
Yeah,
Searching eBay for 1 in 100s or 1 in 1000s
telling
and
you.
$10 books. That's crazy.
Yep.
It's facts. What were you gonna say, Ross? What
Well,
was your
how
story?
Noble Nostalgia, he's a guy on Instagram who I don't even know how we came across. I think I saw him on eBay. Oh, I don't even know. That wasn't how it happened. But anyways, like we were talking about being patient. I was looking for a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1 second print. And I was like, all right, I'm moving my way up. I got my third print. It's time to get the second print. And like Tylock said, I know what I want to spend and I know what I'm going to spend. Man, it took me a solid year year and a half to 2 years. And it just passing on each one that came up, watching the same damn book never come down in price on eBay for that long. Just keep watching and watching and watching. I don't know how Noble Nostalgia and I came across each other, but what I got that book for, not just turned into me buying the book from him, but then I ended up being, he knows that I like turtles. So anytime he gets anything turtles related, he hits me up just for first dibs. And he had these NECA figures and he sold me them for basically how much it cost to ship them. So it's like, make connections within the community. Sellers,
That's what's
people,
up.
you just need to find people that care. And it's a good, and repeat customers happen because you treat them right. That's how you do it. Treat them right.
That's a good point, because when people on IG sell IG books, I get messages like, "Hey, I'm about to put this up. Are you interested?" And it's like that. I respect that a lot, because it's like they know what I like, and for them it's easy, because it's like if I don't have it, it's just like, all right, like let's work something out.
My first comic book collecting goal last year was to collect the entire run of Avengers West Coast, because it was what I read as a kid. And there's 2 keys in that run: Avengers West Coast 45, White Vision, and then 94, which is the War Machine. And
what about West Coast or Giant? That's a key, bro.
Which
Great Lake
one?
Avengers. The first Great Lake Avengers.
Oh, 46.
Yes,
okay.
that's a key, bro. No.
Okay.
Hey, but you know what though? Those weren't keys until recently.
Yeah.
Because there's Mr. Immortal spec going right now. I love the Great Lakes
I
Avengers.
saw 2 on the wall at Stockton Con this past weekend. They were wall
how
books.
much? How much?
Oh, I didn't even look. I don't care.
I see him for 15 is what I see it for all the time. But I needed 2 books, and it was the same thing. Both of those are super hot books, really expensive. I did not want to overpay for them. And I ended up hooking up with Bobby De La Ghetto, one of the great members of this community. He's actually from the Kansas City area. And for Avengers West Coast 45 or West Coast Avengers 45, I traded him the Iron Man 12 Miles Morales cover. I got it graded at 9.8, and so I gave him a 9.8 slab, and he gave me the first White Vision. So super great hookup. I was able to get it without paying a ton of money. And then 94, Bobby just gave me 94. I was at Kansas City Comic-Con standing in the Scotty Young line to get some SIGs from him, and Bobby just comes up and says, "Hey, you've been looking for this. It's the last one that you need to complete the entire run. Here, take it." So exactly what you're saying, Ross, man. Get out there, be patient, make those connections.
This is called what Robert turned me on to. There's 2 words, you combine them together. This is what creates in the comic community. It's karma. What were you gonna say? Cream pie?
Hun me.
I was gifted from Ross. Ross was very generous to give me
Trash.
Batman 80. That was really in poor shape, but I treasure it because it's my first Batman under 100.
Yeah.
And I think
That's
I bought a book off
awesome.
of you fairly at a good deal too when you were selling a couple slabs. I can't remember what I did, but I did buy something from you.
Yeah, you bought the Beatles cover.
Yeah, the Beatles cover, Batman 222.
Yeah, I sold. Yeah, I appreciate you
That was
saying.
a nice book.
Yeah, I sold my first Batgirl to somebody who was a fucking real piece of shit about it.
Yeah.
Someone that gives
Yeah.
no fucks about it.
He's in the top middle, by the way.
That'll forever be a funny thing between James and I, man. That's
It's like
so.
sitting over here, I think.
It's still not backed and boarded.
It's still not. Oh god.
Possibly. Very possible.
Well, you can just, mail it this way.
I-
My birthday's in 6 months.
See, that's why it's so hard, Doreen, because you got everything. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
you do.
like, I'm sitting
I
here going,
don't
I need to pay her back
everything.
for all the kindness she showed me. What doesn't she have that I can, like, I can't
Yeah.
She's got everything DC though.
I mean,
No, I
yeah,
don't have everything DC, but I have a lot of DC.
there you go.
But that's
And I was
I
just
have
like, I don't even know where to start to get her anything because
it's
she got it all. Like, there's nothing, like,
most of my keys that I'm looking are a little expensive. I always just do back issue keys. I'm still trying to fill in spaces, as far back as I can on my bat and detective. But I'm looking at like I just posted DC Presents 49 of Black Adam versus Superman and Shazam, signed by Roy Thomas.
Hell
It's
yeah.
a killer cover book, killer book. But I'm looking at keys that are like that. They're not huge keys. They may be huge keys one day, but they're reasonably priced DC keys that if you're a DC collector that you should pick up and scoop up now before something blows the roof off them and then they're hard to attain. So I'm always looking for those things. I had Suicide Squad. I was only interested in, I think it was 48 and 49, the Joker. And then when Barbara Gordon becomes Oracle and tells her story. But I just picked up Suicide Squad #1. I mean, it's like 9.0 to a 9.4 black.
The one with all the faces, or
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
cool.
The first
I-
appearance of Onslaught, Matt, and the team. I just posted it on IG for first appearance Friday and first issue Friday. But for a black cover, it's
Yeah, those are tough.
gorgeous. It's gorgeous because it's tough, even though that's what books from 87. It's still hard to get a black book to last very long without any mixed dings.
Dude, yeah, that's a book that I have still not gotten, even though I want it, because the condition is never there for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See, like
I
right
just
now, I'm thinking about it. I have one that's a really good condition. You can fucking have it, dude. I don't want it.
I just, I happen to be, I put a lot of things on hold on eBay and I look around when I go out. I don't always buy, because there's things that I like and they're expensive and I'm trying to pay for root canals for my kid. And just like everybody else has bills and crap, it's just not always affordable. But be patient because then the prices do come down. I just always look. And then I have my friends that I get some moderns from because I am a cover whore. I do like cover buys.
yeah.
So, there's a couple IG people that I get, look at. But like I picked up the first Black Hand from Green Lantern and nice condition, relatively inexpensive, but they're just small keys,
congrats on that 205, by the way. That's
oh my goodness.
that's not an easy book to get. Like
It's not an easy book, and I have looked at like a ton of them. I've looked for them when I go out, to cons or to flea marts and anywhere else that you want to go. But I keep holding them on on eBay, and then I let them go, and it's like, okay, I'll get some more, and then I'll forget about it for a while, and then something pops up, and then it's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna watch some more. This one just happened to be on really nice condition, raw, which I prefer raw over slab. That's just me. I know there's more value in
Pause.
quote slabbed comic. What was that?
Never
I just
mind.
missed something on the raw.
Anytime you say something sexual, they say pause. And so what you said was
She
what
knows
you
how it
said
works,
could-
Marcus. You don't got to explain it to her.
So
these kids.
I know these little ones. So it came and I'm like going, oh my God, I'm at work. I'm going to miss it. So let me bid on it. And then at least my phone will give me alert if I'm outbidded, and then I can see what I want to do. And to me, for what I think the grade is, I'll know more once I get it, but it is a mid grade. I think I got cheap,
Yeah.
because I'm seeing this graded at more than what I paid for it raw.
Yeah.
Marcus with the refill.
Morgan cake, yeah.
We got to switch to Morgan. I'm out of Crown, so we got to
Put a straw in it.
That is my high school years right there. Oh my god.
for sure. Dog.
It's on peppermint schnapps.
We would get one of these, and the rule was you had to finish the motherfucker.
Okay, because I'm old. Our high school years, it was like Mad Dog 2020. So
That's
Boone's
malt liquor,
Farm.
isn't it?
well, at least you didn't say Boone's Farm.
Boone's
That's
Farm.
what I was gonna say, bro.
Some people were at Boone's Farm at that time, but Mad Dog
Look,
2020.
I still to this day, I can go get some Mad Dog Orange Jubilee. It still tastes good to me. I mean, I like it. I mean, I sip on it, and it's still good. Like, I don't know why I love the taste. Now, the key lime pie makes me throw up. Like, I don't even know. Like, ugh.
Natural light for me. Give me natural light.
Shit.
But Guinness, and I'll be okay.
Do you think that you can be a good key collector and a good run filler at the same time? Because
define good.
It
depends on the run, man, because the runs like Batman and Detective, I'm selling all mine, Doreen. So if you really want to fill in your collection, because I know those are hard collections to fill, because literally every
he'll fill you in, Doreen. He's got you.
I'll fill you.
But I have a good chunk. That's the whole thing, is because I started collecting. Okay, I don't want to say I stopped collecting when married and kids, but the collecting on the back end slowed down, and I just kept going forward. And so lately it's been on the back end, but I have a full run from 390 on up on bat. I still have some that are in the back end. I have a full run from 495, 500 on detective, but there's still things I'm looking for. Like I have First Talia, Al Ghul,
That's so many
but I
books.
don't have the First League of Assassins.
Yeah.
So I'm still looking for the First League of Assassins. So there's still some keys within the run, the back ends of the runs that I'm trying to fill. It's the filler books are okay. It's just some of the keys that I'm trying to nail down first before you just buy, well, I can't say first, because when you can fill in books for, $5 here, $10 there,
Pause.
it's not that bad. But I don't know. I'm just trying to fill my run of for Teen Titans Volume 1.
That's a good run to fill. I mean, just the Teen Titan runs alone are good, runs to have.
Yeah,
because there's so many keys.
I have a lot, so And
but the reason why I asked if you could be a good run collector and a good key collector is because runs are sometimes really expensive. Like just like Ross said, like it depends on what run you're talking about or what keys are. But like to get that high end key, you gotta save up sometimes. And when you're saving up, sometimes you gotta you buy back issues to fill in runs, and it takes from that pot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like it's kind of like a balancing act where I kind of feel like you got to choose, and that's why I don't really do fillers. First of all, I don't read anyway, so what am I collecting filler for?
That
Yeah.
would be
But-
the reason.
I read.
I do love my keys though, and you know,
See, I have fodder that I have things. I have too many. That's my problem.
yeah.
When you have like 60 plus short boxes, you need to get rid of shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've already got, like I've said before, I've already gotten rid of 4 long boxes.
Stylux is over counting.
I have, see, you know, it's really funny because I see people go and get stuff. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at that. And I'm like going, shit, I got that, but that's in storage. You know, because no room. There'd be no room in here. And because I also, my living condition, I take care of my mom. I live in her house. I take care of her. So it's
Yeah,
like,
you don't want her tripping over short boxes and shit like that. You know what I
oh my
mean?
God, she looks at my room and goes, what are all those boxes for? Why do you need to have more? I'm like, oh no, whatever. You're 83.
Sounds like
November.
my wife.
Ross, I loved your
the
story
big boy
earlier.
book
when
that
Spirit
I'm
told you
watching.
to shut that
Big
shit
boy
down.
book that I'm watching, and I don't know why I got the whim because I'm supposed to be working on ASM 200 to 441 sans that Ben Riley did. But that's what I'm supposed to be working on. But for some reason, I got a whim like a month ago, and I was just like, you know, everybody's saying the market's starting to go down. Let's see. So I start like, you know, I go to eBay and I type in Amazing Spider-Man 129. And I start going through the list. I go low to high, and I start going through the list, and I'm like, all right, there's a 1.0, there's a 3.5. You know, I start like clicking on stuff, and then like I'll start watching my phone, and it'll be like, hey, this book that you got on your watch list is about to end. And I was like, let it. And I know what I want to pay for it. And slowly but surely, there's a 3.5 for $1,200 a month ago. It didn't sell. Now it's down to 11. And I'm like, okay, I could probably offer him 100 less from whatever he wants, and he might take it. I know what I want to pay for it, but I was like, I don't think it's going to get down that low. Some of them are starting to go down because guys are just like relisting them, like, get this thing out of my house and trying to get it out of my house. And I'm like, come on, keep on going. Keep on going. And I'm just like, I need to make sure I'm going to have this money if it hits the price that I want. I need to jump on it. Like,
It's
oh my God.
That's one you're gonna want to be careful not to let it slip on by.
That's what I was gonna say. The
Yeah.
problem is that now he's confirmed to make his way to MCU, and when he does, then you're fucked.
Yeah.
So you have
Yeah.
a very short window.
Now, the goal that I have for this year actually has ended up not costing me near what I thought, because the only key that I think I have left out of that run, if you want to count First Madam Web as a key, but that's, you could find those books before the movie was announced for like 20, you know, something like that. But the only one I've got left is ASM 300. And I was like, man, I've already gotten one before for a cheap price. I can do it again. But I was like, you know, I'm just watching them like, you know.
It's a waiting game, you know, because I don't think I went to my LCS and picked up books. I haven't picked them up in the last couple of weeks. And we were talking about, you know, how books are dipping, and both of us agree. I don't think that the bottom's going to drop out. I don't think there's going to be a big burst and the bottom just drops out of the market. Not like the 90s and that, but there's going to be a dip. It's going to stabilize, and then, you know, you're going to see your little peaks and valleys depending on what comes up and what goes out and what people spec, but maybe not as high as it was during COVID, where everybody got in it and it was rabid, and everybody wanted a piece of the pie. Everybody wanted to make money. And with the bad taste them out of the acetate gate, I don't want to get too much into it.
Let's go.
I think people are a little bit more wary of things, and so buyers are going to be a little bit more particular what they get.
Well, that's good. If anything has come out of acetate, is to be a better buyer.
Yeah,
exactly.
Right? I mean, shit.
And it's literally like I had that thought for like a split second. Like I was watching everybody like unfollow and like rant about CGC and about like, you know, whatnot and stuff like that.
Oh, that was Ross. He was unfollowing
Yeah, that was
everybody.
probably me.
And he was like, and I was like, is this gonna be it? Is this like, you know, is this gonna be the Death of Superman book where everybody, you know, like the last time it bottomed out, like, you know, is this gonna be it? And I was like, I'm gonna have to wait and see. I mean, I'm hoping so. Let it bottom. That
Yo,
way
what's
I
up,
can get
JD?
on.
What's up, JD? What's up, man?
What's up, JD?
Yo, JD.
You getting moved good, buddy?
Sam
Hey,
Keith. I love Sam Keith, dude.
Rob, are you gonna go to Long Beach Con? Small little Comic Con?
I'm not sure. I don't even know if I'm kind of like trying to decide if I'm gonna go to LA.
I'm not going to LA. I hate LA.
I hate
I hate
LA.
LA.
See, that's where we're different, man.
I fucking hate LA. I hate LA traffic. I hate going down LA.
I love it. I was
Yeah,
in it
until a
earlier.
Mini Cooper hits you at 90 miles an hour.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
Wow.
Too soon?
That's a little bit.
I'm on a roll today, man. I'm just popping off at the mouth. I'll be all right.
Nah, that's fucked up. That's a fucked up video, man. God. It's painful.
Was it a Mini Cooper?
She was in a Mini Cooper doing
Oh,
90
shit.
in town. Like, well, I don't know town, y'all, but like
Yeah, that was
that
not
was-
too far from where I
was in
live,
town.
actually.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking
You talking
about.
about Anne Heche?
Oh, I
Yes.
thought that kind of
Oh.
went no. I thought that that shit went viral. I mean, obviously, if Tylock's heard about it, but no, some what is she, like a lawyer or some shit?
No, she's
Anyway,
an actress.
No,
Anne
she's an
Heche is
actress.
No,
No,
he's
not
talking
Anne
about a
Heche.
different video. She's
Are
a
we talking about a
nurse.
different one?
Oh, you were talking about Anne Heche. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
I was talking about Anne Heche.
Okay.
No,
I thought you
James was
guys-
talking about that nurse that ran into like.
Yeah, there was a nurse in LA like a month ago. She was same thing. She was flying through town at like 90 and ran through an intersection, hit like 4 cars, and there's like five to 7 people dead, including like a unborn
Children.
kid and like
Yeah.
fucking crazy. That's what I thought you were talking about.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate you bringing that
Sorry.
one up.
Sorry.
Hell yeah.
I could bring up the video if you want, Ross.
Ray,
It
do
is
we have
on
any
video.
Black
They do
Wonder
have
videos?
the traffic light
I
on.
mean, I barely knew 90 on the interstate here. I could just imagine in LA trying to do 90
Oh,
in
dude, I'm
traffic.
I'm
God,
going 90 every time I'm in the car. On the
That's too
freeway.
fast. Too
Damn
Yeah,
right.
there's
furious.
nothing
Oh
on the
my God.
99, okay?
talk about living your life a quarter mile
There
at a
is
time.
no one on the 99.
Yeah, I mean, true. Oh,
I didn't have to sing actually, JD. He let that slide, so that's how I got my
he
hat.
did ask. He did
Yeah,
ask.
he
you, though.
asked. He asked, and I was like, I'm not singing. So,
Robert said,
alright,
"Nah."
it's all good. I don't play that game.
I'll sing. It's all right.
You did sing actually.
Yeah.
I should make a clip of that, huh, Ross?
If any clip's gonna be made, it's gonna be of like
Oh yeah,
fucking the circumstances saying,
giving head,
yeah,
giving-
dude, that's fucking,
giving head, and instead
Yo.
getting a full body.
yo,
Full
we have
body.
got
Dude.
that.
Immortalize me, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. We'll go down
Cheers,
YouTube,
Phil.
Yeah, there you go, Doreen. Yeah, that's yeah. Oh, I love you.
I mean, if
love
we're like
it.
drinking, I'm gonna pour up too. Mine's a little different. So I'm gonna go with some Robitussin.
Oh my God.
He's drinking that scissor up.
Hey,
Yeah.
I gotta call my
Sip,
doctor.
sip. No,
I gotta call my
sip.
doctor and re up my codeine. But for now, this will do. So cheers.
Goodness. Oh, I thought that was a rock star, Dorian.
Here, I'll just take a drink of my water with ice cubes.
That's what this was. Water.
You guys,
I don't got nothing to chase it with, and this stuff I don't want to drink.
so
Yeah.
only movie I watched this week. By the way, did you guys watch the Woodstock documentary yet or no?
Yes, I did. I finished it yesterday. Holy shit, bro.
Awesome.
So like I actually have, it's funny you mentioned that. So Woodstock is infamous, man. I have a book right here, like literally on my
Oh
coffee
shit.
Hey, can I just say, Ross, that your legs look particularly tan? Maybe from vacation? Were you? Oh no, never mind.
Were you on a cruise or anything in the Caribbean?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
I said I was in rehab. I lied. I was on a cruise. Chilling. So yeah, Woodstock 99, which is basically our era, all of our era of Woodstock. Woodstock 69 was way before everyone's time.
No.
I mean,
wasn't
Robert
before
was
me.
there, but okay.
Huh?
Wasn't
You were
before me.
You sure? How old were you at 69? Nah, you.
63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. I was about 6, 7 years old.
Yeah, no, that's but I
Yeah,
said
you
that
did go to
was before your
Woodstock.
time. That was-
No, I didn't go to Woodstock. No, I went to the S Festival.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Woodstock, I never knew that they tried to do it in '94, bro. I'd never heard about that.
Yeah,
So that was
I just heard about this too. I was like, who was on that bill?
Yeah, right, bro. And then
Was that the year that Primus started playing "My Name Is Mud" and they started throwing mud at him, and he stopped the song? Like,
I mean,
Les
it's kinda
Claypool stopped the
negative,
song,
too.
and he just leans over to the microphone and he goes, "Maybe I didn't think this through all the way. Can we not throw mud when I play "My Name Is Mud"?
Yeah, I did meet a sloth in Roatan, Honduras. That was fucking one of my life's best moments for sure.
That was dope.
Holding a sloth. But yo, watch Woodstock 99 like James brought up. It's only 3 episodes, I believe. So it does 1 episode for each day of the event. And my God, like, I never knew what went down like that. I knew who played. I was very familiar with Kid Rock and Korn and Bush and Limp Bizkit, but I never knew that all that shit happened. So
Yeah.
you don't know the history behind it. It's a
Boy
fucking
Slim story.
Yo,
Oh, dude.
and I never even knew he was there. So that
Yeah.
like I never even knew there was a rave fucking place. I never knew that
Right.
that was there. Like
Right.
so, it was honestly. Now knowing what happened, it's like holy shit. I mean, if you think about it, that is kind of Woodstock. Like, it was a fucking chaotic, crazy event. I mean,
Yeah.
when you get that many people together, it's mob mentality. It's kind of like here on IG, fucking mob mentality. And that's, you
We
get
mob.
250,000 people together. Holy shit. It was crazy. So watch that.
I told James last week that Fred Durst for years had been saying, look, those people were riled up before we ever got on stage. And I had 2 choices. I could either keep the energy up and finish the set, and I wanted to have the best set possible, or I could try to calm everybody down. And I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. And I was like, fuck it. We're going to throw down, and everybody's going to, like, you know, jam out, and then we'll get done with our set and we'll leave. And then everything went to shit. And he's just like, oh, no, I made the wrong decision.
Yeah.
And I was like, it fell all in your lap, homie.
I mean, but I don't know. You watched the documentary?
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, so it touches on that. You cannot blame Fred Durst for it. It was so there was so much more. Watch it. There's so much more going on around it that if he wouldn't have done it, I believe there would have been even worse because they wanted their music. So if they were gonna cut it off or like stop the show, all right. So case in point, Anthony Kiedis of the Red Hot Chili Peppers was told, yo, you need to. And this is fucking monumental rock star shit right now. They started lighting fires, right? Big fucking fires at Woodstock 99. Huge fires. They're like, yo, Red Hot Chili Peppers need to get the fuck off the stage. And then they tell Anthony Kiedis, like, you need to do something. And Anthony Kiedis is like, what the fuck can I do? They're not going to fucking listen to me. So they come back out on stage, right? Flea is butt naked. He's been butt naked the whole set. Anthony Kiedis gets on stage with all these fires going, right? And he's supposed to stop this and calm it down. What the fuck do you think he did? They played Jimi Hendrix fucking Fire. They played that song. That's the most rock star shit I've ever heard, bro. And like I have chills just thinking about it because that was what you should have done. That's what Fred Durst should have done. Like what everyone did is what you should have done. You do not what Korn did, and like Bush having to play after fucking Korn. So I give props to everybody because they're rock stars. They're not paid to be fucking babysitters, man. That was the events. That was all the event and promoters' fault for not being ready for that shit. The music and the entertainment, you don't tell them to fucking solve your problems. You go out there and give the fans what they want, man.
Well, not only that, but when you watch the documentary, you find out the promoters are responsible for the fires.
Yeah.
Because they gave candle. I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but
no, I know a lot of this already. I know
all that shit was confiscated when you went in, so that there was no fire until the promoter said, "Oh, let's give all these people candles."
Because the original '69 promoter, his idea was Columbine just happened. It would be a great thing at the end of Woodstock to show unity for Columbine. He gives out motherfucking fire and candles to 200,000 fucking people.
And James that are drunk as shit, high as a kite.
Now, my God, there is some bad, dude. The one part that was really hard for me to stomach, and I'm sure James knows what I'm talking about, was the rapes. Like that shit.
Yeah. Oh
yeah, that's what I meant when I said the Fat Boy Slim part. Like that, because that was the first that you heard about it. Remember, the guy said that when he went to get into the van that was driving, he saw a girl and was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, it's
no. I'm sorry. She was underage, right? That was the first that they started kind of
Oh,
getting
man.
into that. She was like underage, and then later, yeah, they started telling stories of like.
I don't know, that's very triggering for me.
That's
Yeah.
triggery. Yep.
Dude,
And
but
that shit was hard to hear.
Fatboy Slim is a good artist to fuck through. You know, I mean,
Oh my
he's got
God.
some good banger ass music.
Hey, dude,
God damn
in
it, Robert.
Fatboy Slim, the first
I
thing
think Robert just beat me.
the first thing when everyone heads over at the end of the night, he's like, "Fuck, I gotta keep all these maniacs going," and he just starts playing Fatboy Slim is fucking in heaven or something.
Yeah.
Fucking in heaven, fucking in heaven. I'm like, oh, dude, this is gonna be so bad. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, Woodstock, man, I highly recommend it. It's only 3 episodes. Another thing I watched on Netflix I recommend everyone watch because I love watching murder documentaries is I Killed My Dad. I don't know if anyone's seen that on there. It's,
I haven't got to it yet. I saw it
think I
on there,
saw
but I haven't
that.
watched it yet.
it's fucking
He's like a
lit.
14-year-old guy, right? Kid, right?
At the time, I believe he was 16 or 17 when he did it. It's a short watch, cut few episodes. I highly recommend that one. 60 days in is back on. I've been on that shit.
Dude, Ross is all over Netflix. This guy does not fuck around.
I watched. Only other one I watched was
Right.
Day
Rep it.
Shift, the Jamie Foxx one.
Yeah, it's in front of me right now. Is it good?
It's good. It's enjoyable.
Okay. I need to
for
watch
sure.
the new Predator movie. I need to watch Prey still.
I saw that. I saw it.
Dude,
Really?
I heard.
I did watch that.
So-
Yeah,
Is it good?
I liked
Prey
it.
is
Good reviews.
Movie.
Prey is very good.
And I'm not like a predator
I'm
freak
still
either,
watching
you know.
Sandman.
Eh. You watched? Oh yeah. So is it good? I'm hearing good things.
I love
Great
Sandman.
reviews. Yeah.
Neil Gaiman's directing it, so it's gonna be good.
I can't
Yeah.
read his stuff, dude. He's too smart for me. I'll admit it. There
I
it is.
Or you're
love
too dumb for
his
him, right?
books.
Yep.
Dude, read his Norse mythology run. It is not.
The
I
Norse
have the
mythology is
book, the
totally
novel that's based on. It was given to me for as a birthday gift from one of my kids. I love his writing. My daughter's favorite from his is Coraline. Not only the book, but the stop animation show. He wrote a book called something down the end of the sea down at the end of the lane or something like that. And that was an amazing book. Omen was amazing. He's just a great prolific writer. I just love his work.
Is it all
I mean,
comic book?
no, these are regular novels.
Oh shit. Maybe I should give those. Well, I don't think I could
Come
handle
on,
it.
American Gods. I mean, that was a novel. It made into a TV show.
Yep.
That was made into a little run series in comic books. But yeah, a lot of his stuff he writes novels.
Yeah. And then he adapts it. But yeah, that Norse mythology is. Trust me, it is not too smart for you. I guarantee it, and you will love every minute of it because that book he brought out his humor, like his humor and stuff like that. His little twist endings that he does, and they were all hilarious. Like it was crazy.
Are you talking about Comics and Pops on Team Nerd Herd, Jacob Warnowski? Because yeah, I mean Eric Herzog told me to read Sandman, and fuck, man, I've tried reading it twice. It's just too heady for me. I just don't get it. I mean, not that he's a bad writer. Like I think he's so good that I'm so stupid.
No, I don't think it is. I just think that certain styles of writing are for certain people and others don't.
Exactly.
You know, some people might find it boring and it doesn't grab you.
Yeah.
Or if you have to think too much about something that's not what your type of a book or something that you want to read. I mean, I've heard some people say that the show is kind of slow, and I'm like going, yeah, but there's so much packed in it.
Yeah.
And he's English, so it's a different type. Glenn, you can probably attest to this. There's a different type of humor, a different type of style of storytelling, you know, and I think he's great at it.
That's why I don't even try.
Yes, you don't. Not even.
I can't wait to watch it. I'm looking forward to it.
They dropped the whole season, and I'm just taking it bits by bit. I watched the first 4. I'm on 5. I'm not one to binge. I don't have time. I wish I did.
I'm gonna binge it tomorrow if my kids let me.
Yeah.
Is it very?
I need to get back. I mean, I've read The Umbrella Academy and I've read Lock and Key, and I'd like to see the show, so I want to go see.
I watched them. I read Lock and loved Lock and Key.
I seen the first 2 Lock and Keys. I like them. They're good.
So, and I've read the Umbrella Academy and Cha-Cha and Riri Save Christmas or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were
That
good.
was a local comic book day exclusive, I believe.
Yeah. So we'll see how that
Too
goes.
much content, you know. You got to pick and choose. And
Yeah, there's way too much to watch. And, you know, for me, TV's like a
I know.
background noise. So that's
Yeah.
why when I really want to watch something, I have to dedicate time where I can
Yeah.
be doing something else when you only
I
have
know.
so much time to do it. And it's like, okay, I'm going to have to take this at little chunks and just
I
do it
always
that
play
way.
video games while I watch shit. It's bad.
Oh,
I
wow.
don't know how you do that. I could never do it.
I have the
always
TV
do.
on as I clean house or bag and board books and
It starts.
whatever else needs to be done.
We'll play some
look,
chess while I watch. Suck at
look
some
at
chess,
that
I should say.
kitty.
I haven't played chess in like 100 years.
Oh,
Chess.com. It's a great website. I play the
I like
world
that
every
guy.
day. It's fun.
let's see what that puss do. Yeah.
No. I have to send you Tylex, you got 2 cats, right?
3.
3?
My
Okay.
man.
Yeah.
You got cats, Phil's got cats,
Calico
Ross got
girl.
cats.
Calico girl.
I'll have to
is-
send you guys all some cat toys and stuff. I work at a pet store.
I just
No.
bought mine. I went to Walmart and I was like, they hadn't had new cat toys in a while. You know, some of them are missing because cats.
There.
But I was like, they hadn't had any in a while. Let me see if I can find them. I went to Walmart and I found a sushi tray, and it has like little pieces of sushi, but they got catnip toys. It's catnip toys or
We
whatever.
have some of those.
I brought them home. I threw all 5 of them down on the floor. They all flipped the fuck out. Like they, because one of them was a kitten who's never had a catnip toy. He doesn't know what that is, and he had 2. He had one in his front paws, and he was chewing on it. And then with his back 2 paws, he reached over and grabbed another one and started playing with that one with his feet because he just couldn't figure out what he wanted to do. Like he was just like, "This is so awesome!" Like it was adorable.
Hey,
But,
Ross, sir, come here real quick. Ross, check this out.
Oh, Ross
Show,
has got kitties.
show me your
too.
shirt.
My shirt.
Look at it. Check out this shirt, dude. She's had this shirt for like 8 years. Roger Merritt and the Disasters.
What the fuck, dude?
Told you they were real.
Kind of blowing my mind right now.
I know, right?
It's like Inception, dude. Yeah, shout out to Agnostic Front and Sick of It All. I will be seeing them in 2 weeks. Super stoked, bro.
man, I done missed so much good shit. Mudvayne came through and I missed it.
Dude, J2 saw them.
I've already
They
seen one.
did.
Oh, I haven't seen a concert in so freaking long. I think the last concert I saw,
Jimmy Buffett.
no, Kiss.
Oh, damn.
Oh wow. Okay.
Big band.
I
Fleetwood
saw
Mac,
Kiss,
you
and
know.
then a week later I found out I was pregnant with my son.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
I think the last one I went to was the Zayo show that made my Instagram. explode.
oh, dude.
Zayo,
Awesome
bro?
band. Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I got
Zayo,
I bought a vinyl at the table and I walked up to the band and I was like, "Would you guys?" And they was like, "We sure the fuck will." And they signed the shit out of it. And they was like, "Thanks for coming. How long you been listening to us?" I was like, "Dude, since I was a teenager." And they were and they looked at me and they were like, "You do know it's a Christian band, don't you?" I was like, "I don't
Yeah.
give a shit." You guys
Dude,
give a
I don't
Don't
know
give a shit.
many people that
You guys
I don't know
are
many
amazing.
people that even know that band, Tyler.
I know.
That's
You know,
crazy.
it's funny because Zayo is just like what we're talking about. Not many people know him. Eric Herzog and I were talking about him. They are fucking like legends in that. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Do they bridge the gap that not many Christian bands can do that I don't
Well,
even call? They're
Dude,
not
look
even
at
Christian.
their album
I mean,
titles.
Creed kind of, you know, bridge that.
Dog, I'm gonna ban you.
Oh,
I'm gonna.
I'll be back. I'll go get that.
Well,
Dude,
guys,
they're-
it's been a good one. Low grades for life.
But Ross, their album titles, like they're like, it sounds like they're devil worshippers in a way.
Where Blood and Fire Bring Rest is my
No,
favorite.
I'm talking about the
Zayo album.
earlier shit. What's
Where
that
Blood and
album
Fire,
title
dude,
called?
that's their third album. Jackson Ferris. Yeah, Where Blood and Fire Bring Rest is their third album. That
Hold on.
fucking album is fire, dude. I
me
love
see.
that album.
All right, I'm gonna listen to this shit. You know, let me put. This
Oh,
on
Zayo is-
Spotify.
Where Blood and Fire Bring Rest, and then their self-titled album.
How do you spell it?
ZAO.
Yep.
ZAO.
So he's holding up newer. That's like newer Zayo.
Yeah, this is newer, and it was only like $10.
Get out of here.
Hell
Like, I
yeah.
literally bought the vinyl for $10 at the table.
1998. Okay.
Yeah,
I guess I'm old.
1998.
You say vinyl for $10? I was like, I'm down. Give it to me.
Yeah,
What is
because
it? Like,
usually vinyl, I'm paying like at least $20 to $25 every time.
Yeah,
Which is
for sure.
Which is fine. Like, I actually have a bunch of new vinyl, but I don't want to share it because I don't think anyone gives a shit.
So I'm looking at one album. It's called "Fear Is What Keeps Us Here," and this
Yeah.
is what I'm talking about. It's called "The Funeral of God." That's a fucking amazing album. Have you
Yeah,
heard
man.
that one?
They're quite. I've heard everything by them. They're
Yeah.
crazy, dude. And their evolution of that band. Well, Wayant. I mean, have you ever
I
watched
didn't know
the
they still
documentary?
played.
Well, they have
Yeah.
a documentary, and it'll show you like a lot of kind of like the behind the scenes of Zayo and like what happened because a lot of the members have left, a lot of members have come back, and well, typical with a band. But Wayant tells his story, which is always all right. Fuck, Ether Coven is a new band now, and they're the remnants, I believe, of like Bleeding Through or Remembering Never. So ex-members of Remembering Never decided to do a band called Ether Coven, and Daniel Wayant from Zayo does a fucking song with them, and I didn't know it. So when I'm listening to my vinyl record, all of a sudden I fucking hear Wayant scream. And if everyone knows Wayant, when you hear that, you
Yeah.
know who it is. Like you just know who. And I was like, "There's no fucking way." I was like, it blew me away when I heard him. It made me happy to see that he was still fucking making music. I fucking love it.
So
let's
when
see.
I bought my first Zayo record, I bought Every Time I Die
Yeah.
and
Liberate Tex and Ferris. That's a really good album. I think that's what it's
it
called.
was older. It was like God, I can't remember the album name. But then I also bought Norma Jean.
Norma Jean,
Dude,
Marilyn Monroe.
their very first album, and it was they blew my mind.
No, dude, Norma Jean. There's a good one. Okay, so I haven't looked to see exactly what date they're coming. I'm hoping it's a weekend because my work schedule just changed. But the Casualties are playing in Columbia, like an hour away from me, then next month. And I was like, Casualties? Oh yeah. Oh, I gotta go. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be insane.
I've seen them. They're pretty good, man.
But
they incite riots over here.
Oh, that Tim McGraw though.
The studio that my band tracked our album at, Philip Cope from Kylesa works there. So he was in and out the whole time while we were recording our album, and he walked in while we were listening to the mix being played back, and he was like, "Sounds good." And he was like, "How many days did y'all book?" And I was like, 2. And he was like, "What day is it?" I was like, 2. And he was like, "Y'all did this whole album, a death metal album, in 2 days?" And the guy who was producing our album, Jay, who's in he's been in 5 or 6 bands over his career, and the people hit him up to be like, "Hey, we need a bass player this weekend. Can you do it? I'm down. We need a guitar player this weekend. I'm down." He was like, "Dude, they blasted this out in 2 days, and it drove almost them and me completely insane." But he was like, "Dude, yeah, it's good."
That's tight.
Ooh, what is that?
This is the re-release double goes together connecting vinyl covers of Shai Hulud.
Man, that's like
Dune.
a dope comic cover.
The Worm,
man.
Shai Hulud.
Yeah, so yeah, it is from Dune. This band is like a straight edge hardcore band from Ohio. Big fucking fan. They just released these. Here's the Ether Coven with Wayant on it, and I believe the song is called look at this song. It's called "Psalm of Cancer, Afraid and Suffering." God hates flags.
What's up, Archemist?
Like heavy Christian bands. Y'all listen to Demon Hunter?
No,
I don't.
No. Knock Loose? Anybody?
Yes.
Yeah, they're from here.
Really? No
I
shit.
think they're from North Carolina. Yeah, we've seen them a bunch.
yeah.
They're always playing around here. Yeah,
I've never got to see them, dude.
we know those dudes. We've hung out with them a ton.
No shit, I gotta
Yeah.
fucking see them. The new Stick to Your Guns album,
Yes.
Ooh, that's dope looking.
and for Robert.
Nice.
Oh man,
That's a good album. Does that one have a comic in it? I don't think it does, huh?
I don't think it does. I think I already looked it up. But look at this. I have this huge fucking poster. Huge.
Wow.
Oh my god!
I just ripped
Look,
it.
you didn't
You
tore
just
it.
tore it, dude.
No.
Wow.
That's just a little love. Oh my god! I've never seen a band put a poster that big in their vinyl.
That's actually their second live album. Dude, I don't really care for live albums, but they do it right.
I've actually didn't think I would, and now I've been buying more.
nice.
Like I bought fucking, I think not Terror, Strife has one I want to get.
Oh, it's not a record?
No.
Yeah, like live records. Sick of It Alls was
Oh.
so good, so I'm like, I think I might like live records.
Hey Ross, get anything Fat Records that's live. They're called Live in a Dive series. They're all good, dude. There's a
What are they
Subhumans, huh? Live in a Dive. It's a series that they release.
Oh yeah.
But
They
they're
have,
sick of it
fucking
all. Bracket, no use for
Swollen
a name.
members.
Huh?
Not Swollen members. Fucking Screeching. Wait,
Screeching Weasels.
is it Screeching?
Screeching Weasel.
Lagwagon?
Screeching
Weasel?
Yeah, there's a Lagwagon one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Lagwagon.
Lagwagon, yeah.
I was looking at a No Use for a Name vinyl. I was gonna pick that up. Fuck, dude, it's just
Love
I've
that
been
band.
thinking a lot of like bands I used to dig back in like high school and junior high, and these
You
are all
do
bands.
know that was it
Oh
No
my god! I graduated in the '80s, so it was all '80s music.
No Use for a
I
Name
love the 80s.
player.
Graduated in the early
For Foo
'80s,
Fighters?
1982.
Yeah, for the Foo Fighters.
Yeah, that's crazy,
I was
dude.
shocked because I was like, what? Like, you guys know Today is the Day?
Today is the day.
Today is the day. Let's see. What is it? Neurosis.
Yes.
I love Neurosis.
I saw them live actually.
That is a condition. Okay.
My
My favorite part about this conversation is how I've known zero bands. You guys are
underrated. One of the
And
most
I
Y'all
feel
are
really bad 'cause
obscure.
I just picked up vinyl, but it's comic book related because I bought the last death metal cover that I needed, which was the Superman one with the gray speckled, blue speckled colored vinyl.
Yeah, Glenn.
Because I have all the books for each of the vinyl. So I have the Wonder Woman book to go with the Wonder Woman album. I have the Batman comic to go with the Batman cover, and I have the Superman to go with the Superman cover. And my ultimate goal is to basically have them all framed and display the album with the comic book and have the vinyl present because the vinyl's colored.
Yeah.
Nice.
So to show off the vinyl.
That's cool.
Oh.
I was negative 4 years old in 81.
What was that?
I was negative 4 years old in 19.
I was
I
2.
graduated in
wasn't
82. I
even
was
a
born in
thought.
63. So
You young though, like because you keep it hip. I like that. Like you're not all fucking uppity and boring. Like
thank you.
Like I'm for real, like there's so many like. I mean, you got to be honest. Like in your generation, how many people do you know that are fucking reading comics and on YouTube shows and like doing this kind of stuff? Do you know, man?
Phil?
Talking about
Phil's out here doing it. What up,
Phil's doing it.
Phil's out here,
Shout out
buddy.
to Phil.
Yeah, I'll be 59 in December, and I don't care about my age.
Good.
Have fun while we can, man.
I mean, hell,
Hey, you only have one life to live. You might as well live
He's
it.
out here chasing women soccer players.
Someone asked Brad Pitt why he wore a skirt, and I think all he said is, "I don't know, man. We're all gonna fucking die. Let's mix it up."
I love that answer.
Yeah,
man.
dude. Like
Yeah.
it's not even a morbid thing to say. It's just like, who the fuck cares,
Dude?
And,
That's what Fat Mike says the same thing, dude. Because he wears.
yeah, because he he's I think he might identify differently now.
I don't know.
Not identify, but I think he is
You
bisexual.
You can't tell with Fat Mike because you don't know what that dude is.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Dude, Fat Mike is in a whole world. All his
He
fucking all
is a
now.
master at redirecting shit. Where you
Well,
think he'll give you
The
all the
Melvin
signs to
Bird.
think he's this, and then he's just like, no, I'm this.
I would
Cokie the Clown. Cokie the Clown is the greatest thing he's ever done.
Yeah.
Do you remember that, Tylox?
Yeah.
I don't remember
Where he
that.
played a show, right? And he bought a bottle I don't know what it was. It was hard liquor, and he poured shots for all these people. Right? They all took shots. They were fucking happy. It was just in a small club, and then he played a video, and it was him pissing in that jar, and people were
Dang.
like, "What the fuck? Are you serious, dude?" He let that shit simmer for like a week. Then he released a video of the camera angles and like how a little shift just like showed a different thing where he didn't really piss in the jar, but he made people think that he did.
Yeah.
Dude, it's amazing. Like,
Yo.
He's like the most punk troll I've ever
Yeah.
met. in
Some
my
people
entire
just
life,
like
dude.
to watch the world burn. That's fucking
Yeah.
rad, man. That's punk
Yeah.
rock. That's punk rock, man.
Talking
I
about
think-
punk, we used to have a street scene in LA. Do you remember those, Rob? The street scenes in LA?
Street scene.
Street scene.
Street scene.
I went to one of the last ones, and Agent Orange was playing.
That's
Holy
awesome.
shit. You're bringing it back. Damn. Fuck yeah.
And my girlfriend and I were in the crowd, and the crowd got unruly, started throwing bottles at the band. The band walked off.
Yep.
More bottles came, and they said they wouldn't play unless they stopped throwing bottles. Well, my girlfriend and I decided to go up the hill and go see another band at another venue because they had a bunch of bands and stuff going on. And as we were walking up the hill, the riot cops were coming down on horseback. And I'm like, we just got out of there in time.
Exactly.
Because I ain't going to get beat by no horse or no baton because some assholes are throwing bottles at Agent Orange.
I don't think I've ever had. The only time like beer and stuff was thrown was we had Venom play like 45 minutes away from my house, and everybody went. And basically, everybody who had a beer in their hand when the music started lost their beer, like because everybody started moving. And at one point, I put my hand on the monitor and I was like banging my head, and I was standing right in front of the guitar player, and he takes his foot and goes to step on the monitor. And he feels something under his foot, and he's like, "What the hell?" And he's on my hand, and he moves his foot back real quick. And Manus goes, "Oh, dude, I'm sorry." I was like, "You could have stepped on my fucking face, and I would have loved it." And he was
I'm never washing his hand
dude,
again.
Oh my god! Like he was like, "I fucking love you, dude." Like I was like, "Dude, you guys rule. I love you guys." Yeah, he was like, "This place is crazy. Where is this? Spartanburg, South Carolina." Jesus Christ, these people are nuts. We freaked Guar out when they came to Greenville. Because they thought that like that people were going to be picketing and all kinds of other stuff. Nope. Odorous has the cuttlefish, and he was spraying the crowd down. And me and my friends were all in the front row. We all opened our mouths and we were like, "Give us more!" And he was like, "You guys are out of your minds!" Like,
yeah, rock and roll,
For
baby.
Gore to say
And
that to you?
huh?
Yeah, for Gore, right?
Yeah.
Well, he said he like stopped when the song was over. He goes, "You guys are absolutely out of your fucking minds. You guys know that, right?" And we all started cheering. And he goes, "By the way, you all have AIDS now." And he was like, "And
Wow.
it's not that Magic Johnson you can get rid of it, AIDS. You got the real deal." And we were like,
Full-blown
"Yeah, more." And he
Yeah,
was like,
dude,
"You guys
James
are
could relate
crazy."
right now. For
So
sure.
after the show was over, Dave Brocky took all his stuff off. He went to the bar to go get some beers for the band. And he goes to the bar, and somebody heard him talk. And we were like, "Dave." And he was like, "You guys are crazy. You guys are great. Like, I did not expect this out of Greenville, South Carolina. Like, you guys are awesome. Like, it really was a great show." And he was like,
James,
"Don't tell anybody who I am." And he
I
like
like
walked off.
I like Talax's story better than Aaron's story of them spending night at his house.
I tend to forget all of Aaron's stories. And then he was just in a band, period.
And then Dave Rocky died like 2 months later.
Rest in peace, Dave Rocky.
I saw Scott Weiland in the Wildabouts, and then he died 2 months later. I was like, I've got to quit going to see bands play. 'Cause I'm killing
Then
myself.
Odorous kicked the bucket.
I know that feeling.
Oh yeah, you killed the rapper, dude.
Yeah. All right,
Who'd you kill?
the ruler.
Who'd you kill?
Tell a story. Tell the story.
I didn't kill nobody. I just
You murdered, dude.
I plead the fifth. The streets is mean, bro.
We got King
No.
of the Golden State in the house. What's up, man?
Oh, what up,
Shorty?
Okay. Oh, shoot.
No, I went to some festival out in LA once upon a time in LA, and it was like a combination of rap and hip hop plus like oldies music, like
Disco.
Zapp and Roger, all that type of shit.
Yeah.
And so went to
And
that.
so, hey, Marcus is like in it now. He's just like, oh,
He's
They
like,
finally.
okay.
I know the band. I know that band.
Yes, sir. So I did a combination of going between both because I love both of those genres. So did some hip hop ones, went and did some oldies ones, and then came back. Anyways, towards the end, it was supposed to be 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg,
My
and
brother went to junior high school with
I
him.
forgot who else.
50?
And
Yeah.
game.
so,
With
anyways,
Snoop.
50 Cent I think was about to come on, and all of a sudden, then we just like no one's performing for like 30 minutes, and then you just see helicopters, and then you see the helicopters shining the light next to the stage, and we're like, oh shit, what the hell is going on? And at this point, no one has any service. I didn't have service. I went with my mom and my cousin. None of us had service, and everyone's like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, this is kind of weird because we can't see what's happening, nor can we find out because no one has service.
Hold on, dude. Your mom went with you to that
Yeah.
show?
Oh, another one. First, you
Huh.
take your dad to see a fucking porno.
Porno, yeah.
All right, keep going.
You're
X
fucking
get cutting.
weird. You,
Hashtag get cutting.
Do we have the slide? Do we have? Please insert the slide.
But no, yeah. So anyway, so we're waiting, and then finally I get there. We go.
hold on, James. Can we just warm up for this story real quick?
Yo, he's so hot, man.
The greatest.
Oh God,
Doreen's dying.
Is he
right
still
now.
banned?
Oh
Free to
my
hold
God.
me
Yeah, he is.
Free to hold me Sage.
I miss
He's so
him.
bad.
Um,
I know. James loves him.
Oh,
we all do.
we do. We all
love
do.
him a lot.
Oh, I can't
We're gonna
remember.
get him on the show one day, and you're gonna come on too, just for the record.
Good
Oh
luck.
God, no.
Yes.
You must.
I had to deal with him in the torpedo live chat.
Oh shit!
Who,
for
who
real?
is that? Who is this guy?
Sage Comic, aka Wax Wonder, aka greatest rapper of all time.
Hey, can we?
AKA best
asshole
sculptor of all
full of
time.
himself.
Robert, does he have any content anymore?
Dude, he's banned right now.
He's banned, fool. Like I said, free to hold me. Free to hold
I
me.
could watch his shit all night.
Really? He-
Yes.
Oh my
He's
God.
so funny.
He would be in. Oh my God. He would be in the torpedo live show chat. Oh God. He was just so full of himself and so full of crap.
As he should be. He's the
Wait, like he wasn't.
he's the king.
Wait,
Oh,
like he
God,
wasn't claiming
You know
books. He was
what? The
just, like, talking?
dunghill.
He
He's
wasn't
the king
buying
of the
books.
dunghill. Okay.
There would be no. Oh yes. No. No.
Well, you talk too much smack, you're gonna get smacked
The
back.
game will
All right.
never be the
Ooh.
same.
Pour-
Man. Hum-
Pour one out.
Bars.
no,
Come
Joe.
on, homie.
No,
No
Joe.
joke, homie.
No joke.
He told his mom, "Shut the fuck up."
Oh,
Shut the fuck
his
up.
rap picture that he likes to shake his phone in and yell at and have a tirade.
Uh-huh.
Oh God, no.
Oh God, I could watch that shit for
What?
And he
hours.
thinks all his shit is a 9.8, and when it comes back lower, he screams
cries.
at CGC that they were stupid and
He
can't grade.
cries. Yeah.
He'd be like, "Give me back my books, I made."
Then he
9.8.
says,
Fuck out
Are
of
you
here,
saying
dog.
that you wouldn't let your son act up like that in the house, Dory?
I would beat the fucking shit out of him.
He would beat the fucking shit out of you.
I don't care if
he
my
made you his
kid
parents.
is, taller than me, 230 pounds. I'll put his ass in the ground. Don't worry about that.
Damn, I love it.
he lives close to James, actually. So
What?
I'm hoping one of these days they run into each other.
First of all, doesn't he live by you? I thought he was so.
No, dude. No,
He lives in Palm Desert.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna
does
say,
he?
dude, have you seen the
Yeah, he lives in
yards
Palm
when he
Springs.
when he walks outside? There's no grass.
I
there's
thought it was where you live.
No,
I thought
he
he
lives
had
in
said
Palm
something.
Springs or
Maybe
Palm
he
Desert.
moved.
Hey, real quick, this is for Glenn. Glenn wanted to see the death metal albums.
Yeah, fuck what Glenn wants.
Yeah, let's see that shit. Highlight that girl.
What up,
What's up, Chef R.D. Harris?
Yo, what up, Chef?
IG Arrow?
Cooking up the
There's the Wonder
shenanigans.
Woman one.
Look up Wax Wonder.
Please.
There's
Wax
the
me
Batman
off.
one.
Ooh.
Wags me to go. Which one's your favorite?
Batman. Wonder Woman. They're the same songs on all the albums. And I haven't got the Superman one because it's being delivered. But this is the
Hot sauce.
there's this basic cover that's on like a bunch of the colored albums.
Is that
It's a Hot
Capullo?
Topic exclusive.
Huh?
Is it Capullo art? 'Cause
It's
that's
whoever
Robert's
did the. Yeah, I think it is.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
Capullo says it right here.
Robert loves Capullo.
Capullo.
Hell yeah.
I do too.
I'll never be the same.
Who's your favorite Batman on screen, Doreen?
Oh my god!
yeah.
You know what? I'm really bad because
Keaton.
I know too much backstory. I have a hard time watching Batman.
Shut up, man.
shows. But I do like Tim Burton's Michael Keaton Batman. I have watched some of the Christian Bale. It's okay, but I have not yet watched.
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, Cedric Diggory. Yeah,
You haven't seen the new one yet?
I have a hard time watching those shows. Yeah, that's why like when Moon Knight came out, Moon Knight came out, and I watched the series on Disney, and
Disney.
then I would go see Moon Knight's review of them, and how Moonlight Michelle had a hard time watching it because she knew so much about the character. It kind of ruined the
It's
show.
facts.
So she was trying to like separate the two. It was hard for her. I have sometimes a hard time with that.
I
So
like
It's a problem. It's a
like
problem in this community, man. Where
It is, dude. That's
I had the same problem with the movie Ready Player One by Steven Spielberg.
Oh,
It
I
was a
read the book.
before
Oh,
it was-
yeah.
And the book is so much better than the movie
is,
that
but
I
I still
hated
like
the movie.
Well,
I
see,
hated the movie. I like
I
the
don't know
movie
what
now,
Phil
but
would
when
say
I
with-
first watched it, I hated it.
I don't know what Phil would say to this, but I love Dune. I love the book Dune. I've read it many a times. But I've seen the 1984 Lynch film. I've watched the one that just came out. They're both good for their own things, but the book is still so much better because there's so much content in the
true,
book.
though.
It's so hard to put it on screen. But I think both directors did a good job for what they did in the show. You know, what they tried to represent on screen.
Glenn made a good point. That's what I do. I do not go into it comparing the two.
Yeah,
I believe
I do.
artistic expression should be allowed.
that's all.
I think it should be too, but sometimes it's hard. So, you know,
I
especially-
literally can't. You know what I mean?
I used to live in Santa Monica,
Oh,
and John Entwistle used to go to the grocery store that I'd shopped at. I did not want to meet him because The Who's like my favorite band.
Yeah.
I didn't want my image of The Who to be ruined.
Yeah.
So
I told I think I told TM and Evil Mike.
Bucci Bucci.
Yeah, I told them earlier
Shout out to
today
them.
if they would have started off Moon Knight where it was like the origin, and then season 2 was, you know, getting into the whole split personalities and start showing him having trouble differentiating with the two, like it starts to mess with him where he doesn't know, you know, who he is. It would have went in a whole lot better because the people who had read it before would be like, okay, this is what I remember. Now they're taking it in a new direction, but that's already happened in comics. It was just later on when it happened, so it would have probably made everybody a whole lot happier. But I mean, at the same time, you're new.
I liked Moon Knight. I thought it was
I liked
fun.
Moon Knight.
I thought it was good.
fun.
I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. You know,
I thought Christian
don't
Bale was
ask me any of
gnarly,
the other Marvel
Oh, wait.
films because I've
Not
never
Christian
watched
Bale,
them.
fucking Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke.
I haven't
Yeah,
seen
it
it
was
yet,
cool.
but I don't really have time for it. But hopefully, after 90 Day Fiance runs out, I will I will have time for it. But I'm sure you guys have seen all those posts about She-Hulk prior and after they premiered the first episode, right?
I haven't
Yeah.
even watched it yet.
I think it's so fucked up because everyone's so quick to be like, "Oh, I didn't like it. It's trash."
Yeah,
And then
I've
all of a
heard
sudden,
that.
you get this sea of people saying, "Dude, it was actually pretty good. I did enjoy it. It's perfect. Whatever."
I
Like,
think-
Well, see, the great thing about She-Hulk is I'm just now getting into She-Hulk, so I know nothing. So I'm going into it with a clean slate. So it's
And
gonna
I
be
think
good
a
for
lot
me
of
either way.
I have a whole run you could buy.
the
I got it all set up and get my bottle of lotion. I'm good to go.
Whoa!
Miss Marvelous show Disney did.
I know where Bubs. That's a call.
I liked it.
I have not watched She-Hulk. I have nothing invested in the character, so I'll probably say it to the left. No, Bubs. Oh, what was that? The Batman movie where we got. Oh, I have to actually come back and say I've talked recently about the Batman movie. I do not feel it has lasting power.
I think it sets up cool stuff for the future. I thought it was a really boring movie though.
I have my own opinions on how they probably should do a good Batman. I think it needs to be dark, edgy, and just kind of out there because I think that's kind of what he is, and that's kind of what his
It kind of
the
describes
villains
the
or
movie.
his rogues gallery are. They're kind of out there. So the darker it would be, the edgier it would be. That kind of pushing the envelope on how far you want to take it. Because I think that would make a good story, but they just want to make it campy. They just want to make it Ben Affleck-y, and which I can't stand.
I thought the new one was pretty pushy.
Yeah, I feel like you're describing the new one, Doreen.
Yeah,
honestly.
the new one definitely pushed some envelopes.
Even though I
you
didn't particularly.
Yeah, you need to watch it. Holy shit!
I haven't.
You might want to watch it before you
I
pass
just
judgment on it, Doreen.
Yeah, this is that movie.
This one might be the closest thing to what you're describing.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish they would. What was it? A couple weeks ago, you were talking about what DC movies people should make. What would make good DC movies? I think a dark
Daredevil.
Justice League Dark would make a good one, but you have to go. But you got to go way out there. You got to take it.
I want DC to start over.
Yeah, like DC.
I mean, they kind of are. They kind of are, whether they want to or not. They're having to recast everybody for everything.
Just learn from what Marvel did. Build me a story and get me hype about the next movie. Like Marvel.
That's the same thing with the books. The comics. You have to write good stories to get people interested. You can't just push bullshit out there just for them to, expect people to.
Especially now with the market so saturated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to just give Glenn 2K12 a recommendation because he's mentioning all these Netflix shows. You gotta watch Love on the Spectrum, man. Banger ass show, dude.
And
there's a UK version too. Yeah, it really does, man.
I felt so many emotions to this day. I'm woke as fuck for this.
Dude, right?
Wait, okay, so it's not like 90 Day Fiance then?
Okay, it's not. It's not.
I would never watch that
quick.
shit.
We'll talk about it.
I don't know. I watch paranormal shows, so I don't.
No, it's not paranormal.
No, Love on the Spectrum is about people who are on the spectrum of autism trying to find love, and we're talking all different levels of autism. So some are really tough because they'll probably never find it, but some are so.
Down kids.
Did you just say Down syndrome kids?
Down syndrome kids are very loving and very, very affectionate, and you have to watch them because.
Yeah.
Getting busy.
Yeah, they would be getting busy all the time.
They go on dates, and it's like, it's so like I guess like innocent, huh? Because they're like,
it's very.
What's your favorite movie? Oh, I like Lion King. Oh, I like Simba. I like this. That's their whole conversation as they're having dinner.
Are you trying to say that I'm on the spectrum, or where are you going?
Well, it's refreshing.
You're on some spectrum. I just don't know.
A little personal there.
I think it could honestly lend a little credence to telling us we need to chill out in life because the simple things often bring conversations and just good-natured relationships, and not everyone's invested in just themselves. It's just like Robert said, to hear some of them talk so freely and right off the top of the dome, they don't think about
filter.
Yeah, they sure do. I work with a lot of them. I worked with moderate to severe.
I know. I have one on the show.
Kids.
Me too.
So.
I got that. Trust.
No, but I did the volunteering for Special Olympics one year, and that was a little tough for me. I feel like I could do better with autism, but going that far into it, I found that very tough.
Our chemist doesn't trust nobody. He's like, fuck them all.
Innocent, my ass. Yo,
He's from Brooklyn or New York. You know what I mean? So
he on one tonight.
he's from the streets.
Hey, hop on, chemist. Is everyone sleeping?
My
Her was a
whole-
good. Yo, her was. People never gave that movie a chance, and I was
didn't.
one of them. And then I finally watched her, and it's, fuck, dude, it's so good. It's so fucking
Really?
good.
I haven't
Yeah,
seen
it
that.
really is a good movie. I can't even. It's just one of those things like where I always give anything the benefit of the doubt. So many people told me to watch it, and I did. And Joaquin Phoenix he's one of the best actors to ever do it, man.
He's
That
great.
dude can just do anything. I wish
I'll
he'd
just
do
wait for
more.
the parody, Ross.
How do you feel about the
always do,
new?
man.
How do you feel about the new Joker, the musical with
Trash.
Lady Gaga? Give it a
I'm not
chance.
like okay, hold on. I'm
Give
not
it a
like everyone
chance.
else. Like I do not fucking trash anything. If
Lady
it
Gaga's
lends-
gonna kill it, dog.
she's
kill it.
fucking amazing. I love Lady Gaga,
He's
man.
not
I
the
think
problem. It's the musical part.
Yeah.
I love
Ross
music.
is
I
a
don't.
musical
I
guy.
don't like musicals either, but it's possible.
No,
to
Ross
nail
loves musicals.
I love musicals. Like no, I'm not even.
it. It's possible to nail
Phantom
it.
of the Opera. I've seen
Yeah, like,
Tommy.
Marcus,
First
have
of
you heard
all-
the Hamilton musical
Hamilton,
musical yet?
baby.
I love
You heard
Hamilton.
it?
Yeah, I love
Okay.
Hamilton.
All right, cool.
Man,
That's a
that
music.
shit-
I listen.
You know that's a musical, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Man.
don't like musicals in general, but I
Oh,
can
okay.
like a musical.
Have you seen
which is-
Into the Heights?
No, I haven't watched that one,
I've
but
seen
I
it.
like
Bro.
Lin Manuel.
Fire.
I need to watch it.
Fucking
Yeah.
fired. That
I
Lin
need to
Manuel
watch
is one of the biggest creative geniuses of our time.
Right.
What he does with words, like he is.
He's so
he
good
he
at hooks.
The Elon
Yeah.
Musk of art, dude. It's just insane. I mean, I date him. Fuck
He-
it.
he just
Let's
called
go.
you out
I
on
play
your Tinder.
Hamilton. My kids love the Hamilton album.
It's great. And The Greatest Showman, I listen to that fucking soundtrack like once.
My
a month.
wife and my daughter watched that one. I haven't watched
Oh
it though.
man, that shit.
Oh.
Hey, I don't front. Y'all could laugh. I don't give a shit. I'm G.
I'm laughing at
I'm
Buzz.
laughing at Buzz.
Lady
real on
Gaga
this
is a
street.
beautiful woman.
I took my kids to see
Yeah.
Phantom. I took my daughter to see Wicked. My husband and I went and saw Wicked.
See, you guys are talking about all the like highbrow like musicals. I'm sitting here going, yeah, I like Rock of Ages. You know,
Hell yeah.
Like-
What's fun? I liked Hair.
School of
That's
Rock.
Yeah.
Playing
That's
rock
not a
star,
musical.
Russell Brand.
Hairspray.
Or Tylox, have you heard
No,
the
Hair.
punk?
Yeah,
Tylox,
It's
have you
from
heard
the
the
70s.
Punk Side
Like on the
Story?
cruise ship. It was so
Uh,
good.
I like West Side Story, but I can't stand Rent.
Grease
Can't
2.
watch it. Like I can't do
I
it.
like Grease.
Mamma Mia.
I haven't. It's been so
It's
long.
my mom's favorite.
Man.
Grease.
She watches it all the time.
I had
I'm
a
a theater-
mom
I'm a
and
theater
I had
kid,
a
very
younger
cultured,
sister.
right?
I have seen Grease so much, and I hate to even admit this. I was in drama in high school when we did Grease, and I was.
Don't you fucking say you hate to admit.
Uh-huh.
I was in advanced drama and I was in plays in high school.
Yeah,
Don't
we know,
fucking
dude.
shy
We
away.
know. We get it.
Don't fucking. I'm a
Yeah.
thespian. Goddammit.
That's
Yeah, you
something to
are.
be proud of still, Ross.
Yes, you are. Dude,
motherfucker.
he
My
said
daughter,
that from us so
was-
long. He
My,
just came out
my
right
daughter
now.
did dance in high school, and she did all the musicals. And the last 2 years, she was dance captain for the musicals.
Holy
That would be
shit.
fun. That'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, it's great, man. I never did a musical because I can't sing, but I did the plays. But
Book
fucking
of
Book of
Mormon was
Mormon, fire.
hysterical.
Fucking fire.
Little Shop of Horrors.
Little Shop of Horrors. Yeah,
I love that
was
musical.
great.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
Seymour.
The parody's pretty good too.
Remember when I got you that
That was
Star Wars
close.
porn
That was
parody
close. Wow.
poster?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I still have it, man. Of course. I'll put it up on in my room sometime.
I love fucking.
I'm gonna trigger J2 and make a Hellraiser musical.
Oh,
Do it. We can't even get J2 to. I watched a little bit of the last Low Grades episode. We can't get him to get into Hamilton. I don't get it. He would love that shit.
Dude, I'm telling you.
There's some great.
We say it
songs,
all
man.
the
What's your
time.
favorite song? What's your favorite song?
Dude, there's so many.
What I think
would
is
never-
genius,
Schuyler Sisters. That's a good one. Love that song.
what I
Mine
think is
is the-
genius by El Miranda is that he took something of history, made
Yeah.
it modern, and made it relevant, but
Yeah.
And
taught you-
accurate. Yeah.
but taught everybody something.
Mhm.
Oh
Yeah, that's the
know.
thing that
Oh,
pisses
And
me off.
because of
You could
that,
actually learn
he
from that
saved
musical.
Hamilton on the think it was the $20 bill.
Yeah. Yo, what's up, Hyper
I-
Combo?
I love
What
Helpless,
about,
but my
$10
favorite.
The Sound of
My-
Music. That's because I have a thing for what's her name, Julie Andrews, Mary Poppins. That's my chick.
I love
she
Mary
dead?
Poppins.
I mean, yeah, she's dead now, I think, but
That's weird, bro. You like that?
Give me Frank Sinatra on Flight of the
Necrophilia.
you're just like, man, Ross, I'm like so close to saying something that would be probably worse than
Okay,
anything
say it.
I've
It's
done.
fine. I like it. It's fun.
Marcus, have you seen the play on Disney Plus of Hamilton?
Yeah, that's where I watched it. Yeah, I haven't
Oh,
actually
okay.
seen it live. That would be awesome, though.
Dude,
Yeah, I
right?
saw it live here. That was rad.
Oh, she's still alive. Oh, Glenn says she's still alive. Okay.
Bubs is getting
You'll
a
be
little-
you'll be back.
There's a chance, Glenn.
The King song "You'll Be Back" is my favorite, but I love
Bubs.
Helpless.
Yeah, Bubs. I got a blowjob in the fucking dressing room, but that was for my girlfriend. I wasn't a whore. I loved her. All right. I think she spit though, so I think we broke up soon after that.
She wasn't your type after that, huh?
She just got done. I think she did my makeup too. I was like, yeah. Suck that dick.
Oh my god.
Oh
I
man,
have
this
a
is
dirty joke about that.
downhill. Sorry, Doreen. This is
No, I have a dirty
After
joke
hours.
about that.
Don't worry
Okay.
about Doreen.
If
All right.
if white birds have white babies and blue birds have blue babies, what birds have no babies?
I don't know.
Swallows.
Welcome to 3 hours in, baby. We're doing this.
Oh, man.
I'm fresh back from rehab. Let's go.
She's 94. She's 94. I can get it.
That's awesome.
Man.
All right. Well, I think that would be a good time to end it. Like Ross said, we're 3 hours into
They
this.
tell a
shit.
joke and it just ruined everybody.
I know.
Theater is loosest.
Shout out to the chat. Good chat.
Yeah,
tonight,
for
man.
real. Hey, thanks for the panel and the chat for showing
Yeah.
up. You
Hey,
guys fun.
Batman, where can we find you?
I'm on IG, Batmite00. My account is private, but if you want to follow me, I will follow you back. So just hit me up. I do have a YouTube channel, but no content.
We'll get there one day.
You
So,
can
You'll
Ty
learn
Locks,
how to
what do you
do
got,
it.
man?
What's popping?
Ty Somebody on Instagram, Ty Somebody on YouTube, Ty Somebody on Facebook. Yeah, I just hit 300 subscribers.
I was
Congrats,
just about
dude.
to plug that part. I was like, yo, we need to get him to 300 right now.
So if I get to 310, that way I know it holds, then I'll announce
Yeah.
a giveaway.
Nice.
I've just, you've heard it here first. I'm going to give away something on his 310 as well.
Oh,
Nice.
I'm going to do it too. So let's get him to 310. Everyone in the chat now or on the rewind, please sub up our friend and any of our friends on the chat. We got to do this more for the
Thank
community.
you, Glenn.
Fun.
Yeah, and if
Don't-
things go good tomorrow, we're gonna do a fucking low grade takeover on your channel, dude.
okay.
Yeah.
There we
Let's
go.
do it.
Because I know
Wow.
PM said he can jump in for a minute. Yeah, I have a live stream coming up tomorrow. Hang out with your Kang out starting at 8.
Oh, hey, that's fucking
8
sick.
p.m. What
Yeah.
Yeah,
time?
8 o'clock.
Episode 2 of Hang Out with your Kang out. So, yeah, and then tomorrow I'm also going to be on Cover Slingers at 2 Eastern.
Okay.
And then Sunday I have Zach Hembre from Zach Hembre and the Satan Sisters on Tunes and Collections.
Whoa, hey Ross, what's up, dude?
I heard
told
Satan.
you, yeah. Have you been watching my Tunes and Collection series?
Wait, what?
Have you been watching my Tunes and Collection series?
No.
No.
I've caught a few.
I'm
of them.
interviewing musicians and they're showing their collections.
Oh yeah, I did. I
shit.
did. I've caught one.
Some of them show records, some of them show comics. I had a dude show, what's his name? Ron Holzner from The Skull showed his taxidermy collection. His house is covered in taxidermy, like antique taxidermy. And it was actually a really fun episode. Like his wife was like showing us around and stuff, and he was holding the phone. It was great.
Nice. All right,
So,
cool.
yeah.
Well, for
Everyone's just
tomorrow, I can't really commit to it, but because I'm moving my daughter into her dorm, but
Family.
I definitely will make it.
Where's she going?
She's going to University of Laverne.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know where that's at, Doreen?
Sorta. How you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all right, cool. So if I'm available, I will for sure. So Marcus, what do you got?
What up? Oh, I usually drop a video on Saturdays, although I'm usually working on it right now, and so I'm a little behind.
Hey,
But I'll
man.
usually drop a video just previewing next week's picks, trying to highlight the creators behind the book, show you what they look like so you don't miss them at the con. And then I do plan to go live some point this weekend to do my votes for the CBC Awards. I got to decide if Tylox is going to get my vote. I did nominate him, but I don't know if he's going to earn my vote in the end. We'll see, though. So I plan to go on live.
Yeah.
Plan to go live. Yeah, earn it, Tylox.
Yeah, dude. As soon as they announced the finalists, I was like, "Oh God, this is gonna be bad."
Have fun, make it funny, man. That's what I say. But I hope to go live and promote that and just hang out and have fun with that maybe this weekend as well.
Yo, what's the significance of that point 8.0?
Ain't great.
8.8 ain't great.
Ain't great. TaylorWinder.com.
I didn't see that bottom part, dude. This whole time.
Neither did I.
So TaylorWinder.com. He's got some great shirts with all different grades with different sayings on the bottom. Definitely check him out. And then the indie comics and reviews every Wednesday night. I'm with my comic book dad for New Comic Book Day. I know Comic Book Day is packed, but every night at 9 Eastern time, we hang out and talk about his books and the books for next week. Usually have a good time. So if you're around, check us out. Appreciate you.
Awesome, man. Hey, thanks for stopping by, dude.
Hey, man, I had a good time. Thanks for having me, man.
That's all we can hope for our guests. You know what I mean, Ross?
Oh, yeah.
And I got
thanks
to
for
look
having
at
me
Dreamy
on. I
Ross.
appreciate you, man. Like I've always
You
wanted.
can take
to
a screenshot right now.
Yeah, screenshot right now. Get it.
Siri, take a screenshot.
God.
What? You're still
much.
hard, dude?
Too much. Okay, too much.
All right, y'all. Hey, same low grade time, same low grade place. Thanks for chilling.
All right,
with
Comic
us,
Raider,
man.
what's up, man? What do you got?
God damn it!
I'll most likely be in the hospital with COVID in the next couple days. But
Hey, man, thanks for
keeping it
showing up
real.
with AIDS/COVID, dude. That's
Thank you.
awesome of you.
Thank
If
Yeah,
anything,
you
this
ain't
might
the
be
only
your
one
last
that's
hurrah, but
if Magic Johnson could do it, I could do it.
It's going downhill.
Oh my God.
I mean, the way your bank account's set up,
It.
probably
Thoughts
not.
and
It's
prayers.
actually better than it's ever been. But yeah,
Yeah.
anyways.
But I'm glad you're enjoying your early retirement already, and
Forced retirement.
My man
Really
got
forced
fired
retirement?
on his day off. How you get fired on your day off?
But yeah, catch the Comic Grader on his YouTube channel. He's got
Hell
stuff
yeah.
up there,
Yeah.
and
Plenty of new stuff coming now. I got
I
time.
bet.
Yeah,
I bet James's wife like always comes up to him and she's like, "Hey, how come every time I'm in the kitchen, you in the kitchen, in the refrigerator,
In the
eating up
goddamn
all
refrigerator.
all pig's feet,
All the hog maws.
all the
Oh,
hog-
shit.
I want some of them chitlins."
Oh, hey, and thanks everybody for the big deal pickle or hamburger.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was
Oh,
fucking
man.
awesome,
fun.
dude.
Yeah.
You know, and you know what, the weird thing about it is to see the different type. It's the same burger, but just built different ways. You know what I mean? I think Tylox probably had the best looking one because his shit was still crispy.
Yeah.
Ross
Mine
was
was
pretty
crispy.
nice too.
Mine was trash, dude.
Yeah,
like,
mine was crispy.
Yeah,
but
you
it's-
showed yours, and I was like, dude, who slapped your patty? What the hell? Like,
Pause.
yeah, I was about to say something about that, man. Later,
but yeah,
baby.
maybe we should think of more
The
things to do
pickleback
like
slush
that.
though. That's
Right?
oh,
Uh,
that
I didn't really care for
slush
it, man.
was
I'll
good.
be honest with you.
The
but,
slush was good. I
yeah.
did
Pickleback
like
slush. That's the move.
That's fire.
I think I'm the only one that didn't like that.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So. Like, cause
Yeah.
literally, like Ross wasn't sold on it and drank the slush. He was like, "Oh,
Yeah,
oh."
right? I'm
He
just
didn't
like,
mention it,
I
but it was
don't
Oh
know.
my god, it makes the burger
Yeah,
better. Oh.
dude.
And
Yeah, I got mad brain
also-
freeze. I thought I was gonna die.
yeah, right.
That's some fucking. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah, so hey, thanks to the panel for showing up, man. We really do appreciate it. Thanks to the chat for always hanging in there with us. Shout out to my wife for hanging out with me.
Hell
You
yeah!
know?
Shout out.
But yeah, catch us next week at 7:00. Like always, low grades for
No
life.
grades for life.